3, 2.
What is up, H3 Podcast family? It's Monday, baby, May 16th. Today's episode is sponsored by HelloFresh, Mint Mobile, and Stamps.com. We love you so much. Thank you. We have an amazing show today. AB is back in the building. Gotta say, it's nice to have you sitting there. I didn't realize how many times I turn to the left when I'm saying something, and my eyes frequently fall on you or Dan. And when that seat was empty, it kind of fucked me up a little bit because I was like, shit.
Well, I'm back, baby.
I don't know, something about having an audience that
I always laugh at your jokes, you know.
Yeah,
I smile a lot.
That's in the contract.
Yeah.
That's in our employment engagement. Yeah, so I appreciate that. Welcome back. Oh, poor Zach's not here today, man.
Poor Zach.
Why do you say it like that?
We have a little conspiracy theory going on here about
Really?
Zach's illness.
Okay.
You know that Zach is supposed to go meet up with Jimmy Lee tomorrow.
Bro, I had that same exact thought immediately.
We spoke to him on the phone, and he was kind of coughing like Derek Zoolander.
Yeah, so he called in sick today. He says he has he's puking and diarrhea and stuff. Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he's just playing to my weaknesses because he knows.
Mm-hmm.
He knows
you're sympathetic.
That's my shtick.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's lying.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's funny though.
I think
it's funny
because
because he has this meeting with Jimmy Lee tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I get it, man. You know, Zach described his last outing with Jimmy Lee as the worst day of his life. So I definitely get it. If you want to fake an illness, Zach, I totally get it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hate. So there's his empty chair. Dan, you're gonna be doing sound bites today?
To a very, very limited extent because I have about 6 here on my little mini soundboard.
You want to play all 6 for us? Let's just see what we can expect.
Here, all at once?
No, one at a time. What's the Twin Peaks sounding one?
Oh, that's actually Zach stuttering on a loop.
Play it? That's what happens when you call in sick. You just get roasted the whole time you're gone. Okay, well, we're back. We're here. You know, I had such a great time. To everybody who couldn't make the members stream, we had such a great time. If you are a member and you want to watch it, it's still up. But again, we're just watching the creator clash, and we had a good time, man. Jello shots, pizza. We watched the fight. The fights were amazing. I gotta say, man, that event was, to anyone who didn't watch it and to those who did. But first of all, shout out to Anissa and iDubbbz, and apparently the Game Grumps, Aaron Hansen's production company is the one that put it on.
Yeah.
Because the production was like so professional. I was like, Ryan Kavanaugh, eat your heart out. A YouTuber just put on a better event than you fucking loser.
Absolutely.
And I bet you for a lot less money too. He lost $1 billion last year, actually.
Only 800 million.
You're rounding down.
Let's stick to the facts here.
It's 820 million, I think.
Okay, 820 million.
Yeah, be precise if you want to round down.
Mm-hmm.
So, fights. Are we able to, or can we show clips? What do we think? I think we can show clips in the context of our conversation. I mean, I'm fighting a lawsuit for the right to do it. So, got to stand by my.
I could confirm if you'd like. If you want me to.
Sure, you can ask, but but that's not the point, right?
Right.
Thank you. Other fighters been sharing it, yeah. So where can I pull up? I want to get clips of, first of all, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
The Dad fight was insane. He went first, and you know we had Dad versus Matt Watson on, and Dad was like, "I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna murder him." He even brought a body bag with his name on it. That wasn't a joke. He actually brought it to the fight. And I'll tell you what, Matt Watson was close to needing that body bag because that was the fastest fight by far. Dad came out swinging, and I felt bad for Matt. Man, he never even get to throw a punch. He was just like
it was
overwhelmed by the ultimate weapon, Dad.
pure massacre. I just sent you a clip of. Oh, you got a couple there. There's one. The first one actually has our stream reacting to it.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
better.
cool. So this was the first fight. We just arrived. I sat down. I was like, okay, you know, I knew Dad versus Matt Watson was gonna be a good one.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Oh, Dad is called. Oh my. Dude, Dad like hates Matt. He's fighting like he wants. I was like, chill, Dad.
Oh my God.
Oh man, this is real.
Dude, good thing Dad brought that body back. Oh my God.
I felt bad for Matt.
Dad, what are you doing?
Didn't you? You're like, holy shit. Did you get to see that fight, AB, from where you were?
I did, and it made me want to change my strategy.
Yeah.
It messed with me a little bit.
Well, the fights were pretty gruesome. I gotta say, the fights were pretty gruesome, man.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta say, the quality of the fights was incredible. Every single person that stepped into that ring was a warrior. I mean, everyone put up such an incredible fight. All good sportsmanship all the way around, except for Dr. Mike, which I'm gonna talk about. But you know what? I don't want to shit on Dr. Mike. I respect the tournament. I respect the event too much, but I will throw a little shade at Dr. Mike, respectfully. You know.
I got a little bit of a man crush on Dr. Mike after meeting him, I got to say.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. I mean, he's beautiful, right? But like, he's too perfect, right?
He was really
come
nice.
on,
Yeah.
it's a little sus. I was saying on the live stream that he fucks whole human skulls, and because he's a doctor, he can do all kinds of weird shit to them.
Well, he was
Like-
really nice to me. He sent a nice video to my aunt, who's a big fan of his.
Your aunt's a big fan
Yeah.
of Dr. Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. I says because he's a doctor, he can like numb. You can like surgically open a hole in their head and numb their brain, and then just like literally fuck them to death. Which you know,
That's what
he does.
Hannibal Lecter does, right?
Did Hannibal do that with his penis?
Yeah, well, I guess
He
there wasn't.
ate
He
it.
ate the brain.
No, Mike. That's not enough to satisfy Mike.
Okay.
He needs to take it further.
Got it.
Mike probably takes it all off and then eats it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, so that was the first fight, and then what was the lineup again? That was amazing. And then I think the next really memorable one, if you guys remember the lineup?
I think
The next one was Alex versus Ryan.
Yes.
Alex versus Ryan was such an insane fight. Those guys are such warriors, and you know, I heard from AB behind the scenes that Alex was a machine, right? Alex is and he looked good. He was strong.
Yeah.
Man.
Me and Alex got close throughout this whole process. We talk a lot on the phone, and we were supposed to spar for months, and we just never got around to it. And I was watching that fight, and I'm like, thank God I never sparred with Alex, because that guy is a
Dude.
killer.
He is.
Yeah.
So going into that, I was like, Ryan McGee is gonna get murdered. But that dude, he went the distance, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Ryan had a lot of heart. Everyone in the locker room was like cheering for both of them. Like they couldn't believe that the fight was still going on.
I was cheering for Ryan so much, even though I knew Alex was gonna win at the end. But listen, that dude Ryan, he made up big time because he's partners with Matt Watson. They're the super mega guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he landed some mean punches on Alex, you know. And boy, that was just a war, man. Those guys are warriors. I don't know what else to say. And you know, things were. I mean, this was like there was lots of blood and a lot of the fights. I mean, it was a real fight, dude. These people were not messing around. Just give you a little highlight.
Who's gonna take this?
Did Ryan break his nose? His face was pretty messed up.
We're seeing a
Don't
lot of
remember if it was
damage on
broken.
both
I sent a
fighters
photo
right
that he
now.
posted on Twitter.
Yeah, can you pull that up?
Ryan got a swollen left eye right there.
Anyway, honestly, this whole fight was a highlight. It was a long one, and it was a great one. So both those guys are incredible. Is Alex Ernst religious or something? Because I saw someone say something about. I don't remember the comment, but I was like,
I saw what you're talking about. Ryan tweeted a thing, a picture of himself getting punched by him, and he said when Alex Ernst finds out that you had premarital sex.
yeah, was that a?
I don't know if that's just a super mega meme or if that's some reference to Alex Ernst being
Right.
religious. I don't know.
But you know what? So much respect for both those guys. Wow, true warriors. And then let's see the next fight.
It was
Here's Ryan after the fight. Shout out Ryan McGee, man. You got a warrior's heart, bro. He really does. I was so impressed with him. So there you have it.
People saying it's a super mega meme.
Oh, it is? Okay, okay. Because
I
guess that's what people feel like when they watch this show without any context.
Yeah. So true.
So then after those two fought, that was one of my favorite fights for the record. The whole night was incredible. Oh, yeah, there was Internet Comment Etiquette versus DJ Grape Juice, which I call him. His name's DJ Welsh. I mean, shout out to Eric. I think he was just chain smoking. I don't think he was ready for the heat. And DJ Grape Juice definitely brought the heat. So that was a fun fight just because I'm a fan of Eric.
Eric's the man. I'm so thankful Eric was there. Like, we stuck together the whole time.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He is just a great guy.
And we found out that DJ Welsh is
DJ Welsh
family.
Too. Yeah, he's family. Yeah.
I know. I was like, I was so torn. I was like, listen, it's family versus family out here. But I had to go with my boy Eric. I mean, he's a friend of the show.
It's so funny how many people like whispered in my ear, like, family.
I love that.
DJ Welch. He's like, I've heard you guys are both nice guys, but honestly, at the end of the day, I hope you win. And then he whispers, like, family.
Wow. Love that. And then the next fight was the odds one out, who's an animator, versus I Did a Thing. I'm not familiar with I Did a Thing. Apparently, Sam's a fan. He's makes science videos.
Yeah, he's Australian.
This guy's a lean murderer. I don't even know what to say about that fight. I Did a Thing just came out and pulverized the poor odds one out. That was probably the only, like, I would just say, not bad fight, but it was just, well, and then there's Dad. But it wasn't, it was a murder.
Yeah. Well, I Did a Thing is like, he's like perfect.
He's
like,
tall.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Bro,
sure.
who could even beat him? I mean,
I meant to say perfect physical condition. I just said he's perfect. He's
perfect.
He's a really nice guy. He's really nice.
He's so dreamy.
The next fight was incredible. It was Justa Minx versus Yodeling Haley. That fight was off the rails, bro. That fight was incredible, really both those ladies just fought their hearts out.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a bloodbath because Yodeling Haley said she doesn't even remember the fight. She got clocked a lot. But she landed some good.
She clarified later that she didn't mean from like concussion, memory loss, just that the nerves and the adrenaline made it a blur. Yeah,
that was one of my favorite fights. Those ladies were incredible.
Yeah,
it was a great fight. And then we come to Hundar of Muscle Party versus AB of the H3 podcast. And to talk about this, we have a special guest.
Me.
Nope, not you.
Nope, not you. Sam?
I'm serious. It's not.
Oh,
you.
no, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Hundar. You guys,
Here, why don't you guys
throw down or what?
Okay.
So wait, where are they sitting, Dan? Oh, okay. So Hundar, what's up, dude? You look huge in person. So he looks bigger in person. So Shredder, be cool, be cool. Shredder, stop. Shredder wants a piece of the action.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
So joining us is AB's opponent, Hundar. Now this fight was an incredible fight. You guys can scoot over a little bit more.
Yeah.
Get close. I'm gonna smell you.
Sandwich you real
I
quick.
took a bath before I came here, so
Appreciate
should be pleasant.
So first of all, Hundar, the ultimate sportsman, a class act, a gentleman all the way. Hundar ultimately won the fight, but it was a great battle. It was like a good technical fight, I would say, compared to the other ones for sure. You guys had your hands up, you were fighting. You both got a knockdown, which was really interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I don't think any other fight had that kind of back and forth.
Yeah, the trade.
I missed half the fights because after our fight, I was just on the ground for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes trying to catch my breath.
Yeah.
5 hours trying to catch my breath. So
Yeah, we showed. Do we have that clip? I mean, AB was in the back with the oxygen tank.
This is the closest I've been to you since we've been clenching, bro.
Yeah, it is.
This is wild.
Yes, I have the clip. One second. I'll
Also,
do that up.
if we have some highlights, send me that clip. I want to show Hundar's speech too, but
That's all in the doc.
oh, it is.
Yep.
Let's see. AB's entrance from the stands. Got that Teddy Fresh robe.
Yes.
Yes.
So good.
Might be muted.
Wait, did you edit this?
No, I didn't edit this.
Oh, that's the music.
Okay, that was my walking music.
What was your walking music? Because we had the volume really low. Oh my God, bro! Really?
I'm from Detroit.
You
I
had to
have a
lose
right.
yourself. You did Mom's Spaghetti, bro. You walked out to Mom's
Situation,
Spaghetti.
Very relatable.
Oh my God! I wish I knew that. Mom's Spaghetti. He's ready. Phones is blah blah. Yeah. So AB walked out looking good. Mom's Spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys were fight. So how was the fight from your guys' perspective between the two of you guys? He's a big guy, AB. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely feeling the.
Where do we start?
I
It's
don't
like-
remember most of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like when Yodeling Haley said that she didn't remember.
You're in the moment so much.
Yeah, I remember certain
I see.
moments. I remember when I fell over. I remember when he fell over. But I remember the ending. But I don't know. I remember him making some scary faces.
Yeah, bro. I had to I don't know. It was so weird for me because we kept running into each other like nonstop before
Oh
the
yeah.
fight.
Was it awkward to see him before the fight?
You just you don't know when you're gonna turn on the
Yeah.
you're my opponent switch. Like I don't
Right.
want to be just glaring at you on the
Yeah,
bus. You know,
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
feels
yeah, yeah.
unnatural, right? So we were at the arena right before the fight, and we were still making jokes with each other. Like you were like, let's get this out of the way now.
Yeah. No, I was like, I saw him right outside the locker room, and he's being interviewed. I'm like, fuck it, let's just do this now.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
Yeah.
But so that just being able to walk out, I had to go method kind of. Honestly, it would have been too weird.
It was very intimidating. No,
It worked.
I had to see it. Yeah, no, it was.
But oh, go ahead, AB. You were
I was just saying, I was just surprised how calm I was because I was just so afraid about it for like 6-7 months. People saying that I'm gonna die, seeing pictures of you looking so intimidating. I don't know what it is. I think it's just that I've went through so much that day I was just like, let's just fucking get it over with. So I was a lot more calm than usual.
Interesting.
You looked. I mean, obviously, I was trying to make eye contact.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you looked. I mean, you looked like you. I was like, okay, he's ready. We're gonna do this.
Yeah.
But
So obviously, when you were announced as his opponent, the joke was, and everyone joked, "Oh, AB's gonna get murdered." When you saw AB, you were like, "I'm gonna fucking kill this guy."
no,
Be honest with me.
I'm
Okay.
dead serious.
Okay.
And I really do feel like you owe that because I know it's been nonstop. But I was like, it was funny, right? Obviously, it's funny
Yeah,
to I got a picture. Oh, you're the door.
Yeah.
Like, of course that was funny. But from a serious perspective, I was just like, the moment you buy into that, you're gonna pay the price in that ring. Like, if
Right.
I start actually
Right.
it's not a meme, it's not just for comedy, and I underestimate you,
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna pay that. And my coach said that. He's
Right,
like, don't look at that. Don't look at stuff that's good for you. Don't look at stuff that's bad about you. I saw the survey. It's like the underdog, people's champ.
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, don't look at it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
because
gotta.
it creates pressure for you
Right.
that people are expecting you to win. So it's like it's kind of a lose-lose
Yeah. Yeah.
and win-win for AB as the underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to start training early before anyone else because I was so intimidated by you. So Anissa, like when
He's
Anissa
huge,
mentioned,
bro.
Yeah, no,
This is my weight size. So thank you. It feels good.
Bro, check down, boy.
he was bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look good. When Anissa mentioned that me and you were taking the most serious, I'm like, great.
Yeah.
I wanted to get the jump on it, but yeah, I guess me and you throughout the whole thing were starting around the same time and everything. So.
Well, and we had to the weight thing was an issue when
Yeah.
we started, right?
Yeah,
So,
definitely. And I
Well-
commend you. I know it was tough. I'm sure that was, and I appreciate you meeting me.
Yeah.
When you did, where you did. So.
Likewise.
Yeah, AB was eating junk food and donuts, and you were not eating.
Just going really light.
Well,
I tuned into the show once, or I saw a photo where you were just standing there holding a plate of potatoes, and you were just eating.
I don't know if that was related.
I don't know.
This dude
Oh,
just
that
eats
was-
potatoes, man.
I see
It's
what-
weird though.
I was
You're
like,
right.
Is that his strategy? You interpret
Yeah,
everything.
You
that
did.
way, right?
You did
So-
point out something bizarre about him, but I don't think it was related to the fight.
Okay.
No, I seen some people comment like, "Oh, AB was eating like shit, and that affected why he lost." But in all honesty, that's not why. Because I've always had a problem with my endurance. I didn't say it publicly, but me and Wally were always worried about that because I wasn't an athlete prior.
Yeah.
And like me being gassed out like that had nothing to do with me slamming those last few days. I really don't think it did. So just want to clarify that.
So, I was really surprised by the ref called the fight in the last round. I don't know how much time was left, but the fight was nearly over, and the ref called it for Hundar. Were you guys surprised by that?
I was a little surprised. I think he would have won either way, but I wish that we could have finished it though. Like in all honesty, and that may have been my fault. I don't know. I don't even remember what I said because she was asking me like why I was leaning like that. And I said, I'm just, you know. And she's like, are you tired? I'm like, yeah. And I don't know if like
she's probably like this guy.
Yeah, and
he's
Matt,
doing a call for help right now.
Right, but Matt Watson said the same thing. Like he doesn't. I forget what he said, but he answered and he was like, "Oh, I didn't want it to end though."
It's because I think fighters know you got to be like, I'm fine, I want to fight.
Yeah.
But she's like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
You're like, no.
I was just like,
Right.
I was like completely gassed, and I was just hoping that I would just like lean into him a little bit. He would unload on me, and then I could save it up for like the last 20 seconds to throw whatever left I had, just so we could finish. I just really wanted to finish. Like I said, I think obviously he had it either way, but I was hoping they would have.
That makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
Now. But
I was out of it though too. I didn't even really know. Like they separated us, and I looked around, and it was taking longer than usual for us to come back, and I had to look at my coach, and I was like, "Did we win?" I looked at the cut man. I was like, "Is this?" They're like, I was like, "Okay."
I didn't know either. Like I didn't know.
Kind of
Like I thought, did the time
yeah.
run out? I'm like, did the time run out or something? They're just checking me, and the time's actually out, or maybe. I don't know. I was confused.
I was confused too.
Because it didn't feel like I mean, like I was trying to do a lot of body work then too, because of where you were, but it wasn't like something super clear to me where I was like, oh, that was it.
Like a finishing shot type thing. Yeah.
I think ultimately AB put up a really good defense, and I think you guys are the least damaged of all the fighters.
Yeah, thankfully.
I got this. You see that?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
You see?
Hell yeah, I got something.
Oh, you got a little fucking heart. Okay, AB, you got any scars to show?
No, just inside.
Yeah.
Like I was in the locker room and they had like 2 oxygen tanks on me.
Yeah.
I had to watch the last fight holding the oxygen tank in front of the TV.
Was it just like your breath wouldn't restore itself?
Yeah.
Here's the clip.
This has happened to me before in sparring, rarely, but
You just push yourself way too hard.
yeah.
Breathing battery acid kind of thing.
Is she safe? Is she alright?
I was getting a little loopy too, I think.
No. Fuck you looking at? I'll still fuck you up.
I was going to talk to my cousin and my brother there.
I'm glad you're back, baby.
She said, "I'm glad you're back." Were you like just and you couldn't talk at all?
I was like puking. Yeah,
Oh my
just
God.
from not breathing because I wasn't breathing, so it made me puke a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Hundar.
I was gonna say, I mean, I could give you some compliments. I don't know if there would be time, but like.
Yeah, go ahead. We got all the time in the world.
Okay.
get rid
Yeah.
of all that, yeah.
So when I went in there, right, I was ready to do a lot of jab work, right? That's like in sparring usually, like I do a lot of like fast jabs, and then I love to parry. And usually people will come in, they'll try to throw jabs in my face, and it's so fun to kind of bully, parry, and then just open people up. Those first 2 rounds, you see, I don't do a lot of that, of like 2s and stuff, because you had experience. You were not standing there letting me hit you with like the jabs as easily. I had to work twice as hard to even like make contact with you.
Appreciate that.
Really good
Wally.
defense.
Wally told me how you'd come at me.
Oh,
He told me
really?
he's gonna come strong jab, slip the jab, go to his body.
Interesting.
And so I tried that a few times. I mean, you definitely got me a few times as well, but yeah, I owe that to Wally. He definitely helped me
When you
with
guys
that.
are punching each other, does it hurt?
Oh, this man has
You
fists.
answer.
Yes.
Like, does it rattle you when you get hit? Because you kind of, you've got gloves on, you're punching, you keep going.
Yeah.
Had you sparred without face gear before this?
No, I have not.
Me either.
But
Oh,
mine's open
shit.
though. Does yours have the nose thing?
Yeah, minus the nose thing.
Okay, mine doesn't have the nose thing, so it helped me a little bit. Just because like I'm used to getting slammed in the nose like without that, but that doesn't.
People
do that
kept
much.
finding ways to punch me over the nose guard directly in my nose. I don't know if it was.
Yeah,
a
I can see
fitting
that
thing.
be like impairing you as well. So
That was both your guys' first time without headgear?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So when we did that trade, I don't know what it felt like on your end, but I had never been decked without the thing that landed so cleanly on the chin, and it like for me it deleted the moment it happened, and suddenly I was like, because we both kind of took a knee because of the hit, right?
Yeah.
I saw like the ground kind of coming up, and I was like, I should put my foot down.
Oh yeah.
But I was tingly, and it wasn't a hit. It was like the moment after I was
That's
there.
interesting. You shut up real fast, though.
I tried. I was like, what's the alternative? Just
Yeah. No, for me, I mean, you were like when I saw you and I saw that you you're definitely big, but you're not as like scary as I thought. Like in terms of like some of the guys who I fought just are like 6 foot, like massive
monsters.
But I was surprised because you hit harder than them. I felt like maybe it was without having
Muscle
the headgear.
party, dude.
Yeah,
All
muscle
right.
party. But yeah, no. When you knocked me over in that moment, that one, like I was pissed at that one because you definitely got me with some that I like had to like plant my feet because I thought I would have fell over. But that one, I felt like I was off balance a lot in that moment.
It was a footing moment.
I definitely felt it though.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I was like, man, I really wanted to go to the end because I felt like AB had thrown up such a good defense. I was really curious to see the scoreboard ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
But Hundar, I think you would have won too, you know, definitely well deserved.
Yeah.
The pressure was on that final round for sure
Yeah.
to be like,
It
if
would've
there's
been
any
close.
chance, because you, bro, first of all, also you were throwing hella punches. You see how much stuff I had to deflect during that fight?
Yeah.
Like,
My
Yeah,
nerves
yeah.
got to me. It's funny because I told Dan my strategy. And I said you could share it with the audience once the fight starts. And it was funny because if you see the fight, it seems like you're doing what I plan on doing, which is kind of just defense for the first few rounds and then unload towards the end.
Yeah.
But I think my nerves just got to me a little bit, and I just kind of unloaded way too early, and it gassed me out.
But it's scary to, because when you start getting like with those like loopy punches,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not careful, then you just get stuck in this net. So like if I would have to, everything you threw, I would have to deflect it, but then wait for it to come back
Yeah.
a second time. I was like, let me just get out of this. So it's spooky.
Well, yeah. Anyway, one of the great fights, Hundar, a great competitor, by the way. And your speech was pure class, man. I want to play it. Hundar won by the judge stopping it. I guess because Avi was like, please stop the fight. He begged her in secret. See, that explains it.
And I just want to say one other thing. I don't know about you, but the guy that was like explaining the directions, the guys who like walked up the referee in the ring.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand a word he was saying. He was speaking so. I'm like, what? He's like, what? He's like, nod your head. I'm like, oh yeah.
Is he just? Does he just assume you know the rules?
I
It's
think
like-
so. I don't
yeah.
know. Did you?
Same thing. I literally looked at my coach and I said, what did he just say? And my coach had already walked out of it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I had no idea what the hell he said. I'm like, yeah.
I'm sure nothing important.
Yeah. But I get that the refs too, like for all of this and the stoppages and stuff, I'm sure from their angle, it's like one of these guys taking a serious injury.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it.
Yeah, I
But it's
understand,
like
for sure.
frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, why they gotta get all the announcers are like massive? Did you guys notice that? And everyone looks short, but you're not short.
Yeah.
That's
Chills is
Chills,
just,
yeah.
he's,
Can they get some short people to fucking interview people next time?
that'd be nice looking up to me.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
Your opponent, AB, put up a hell of a fight. Is there anything?
Quiet. Can we? Okay.
Your opponent, AB, put up a hell of a fight. Is there anything you'd like to say to him? Nothing but respect to my opponent. He didn't fucking make it easy from the get-go. Some of my
It does look like you're dying, AB.
We're
To be
trouble
fair.
for me. So you need held in there? 5 rounds, baby. 5 rounds, baby. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Thank you for this war, brother. Congratulations.
Love to see it.
Fucking beautiful.
A beautiful moment. Good sportsmanship all around. Love to see it. You know, that was what the standout thing for me about the event was just the sportsmanship and the good nature of everything. Made the whole thing really nice to watch. And, you know, Ian made an interesting point about trying to do that from the beginning, and it's unlike the other events I've seen, which is all like fueled by like drama and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and there wasn't really any of that involved here.
And I think the boxing world had a lot more respect for this event too. Like I saw one of the judges in the lobby and was saying like everyone's talking about this event and how like we did it the right way and how much respect they have for everything. So I really got to hand it to Ian and Nisa.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
And bro, the respect we had in the ring, like I always wanted to, like, you know, do the double-handed tap off. I know there was some, you know, like Dr. Mike getting some.
I got that right
sleazy
here.
shit.
Hold on, I got that right
Bro,
here.
I don't care how excited you are. I've never been so excited that I'm like, let's have a.
All right, so
Right,
Come
yeah.
on, bro.
now, first of all, let's just talk about the other lineups here because I want besides the last one, there was dude, Michael Reeves versus Graham Stephan was not. Dude, Michael Reeves is a machine. Did you guys catch that fight?
Yeah.
Michael has the same coach as
Yeah.
Hundar.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dude, Michael was throwing bombs, bro.
His cardio is, he's just a hornet.
Yeah. I felt bad for Graham. You know, he's a fair bit older, but he also put up a good fight. But Michael is just a monster, man. And then probably the most absurd fight of the night was Harley, who, if you never met him, he's basically he's the Hound, and he looks like the Hound from Game of Thrones. He's massive and he's strong. He used to be absolutely jacked. Looks like he's slacked on the gym a little bit, but he don't look too bad. And then Aaron Hansen, who's apparently a big guy, 6'2", but Harley's like 6'5", and he just destroyed him, basically.
Just that reach.
Yeah,
I mean, nasty.
I thought when we first got paired that we were like uneven, but you know, seeing us now, it's a lot different than I thought. But seeing them two, I was like, holy shit.
Well, we got to at least like what was our actual final weight difference, right? Like
6 pounds.
Yeah, it was close.
But like those two, when you're over the heavyweight,
dude, it's like 70-pound difference.
Bro, that's a whole other person.
Yeah.
Like riding on your shoulders, man.
Right.
But I gotta say, props to Aaron for even getting in the ring with him, because Harley is a fucking. I was saying he's like King David. He's like a Jewish warrior of old. He'd be king or some shit, you know, if he's back in the day.
Well, Aaron, I saw on Twitter, was also talking about in that moment of like, he thought he also was saying like, if I have 15 seconds, I'll take it. But he wasn't trying to like.
Oh,
maybe it was Aaron that said that, and I'm getting it mixed up with Matt Watson. Because Matt told me backstage in the locker room, but maybe I got them mixed up. Yeah, I saw Aaron's tweet as well.
Okay.
I think you guys, because it's your first boxing experience, you guys just don't know. Like most fighters probably know how to talk to the ref.
Yeah.
You know.
And you're like drooling on yourself by the time you're like, even doing that speech, I was like, you can do anything you believe. I'm just like, bro.
I felt bad because like I saw so many fans walking out, and I wanted to like properly tell them goodbye or whatever, but I was just like,
yeah. You look so beat in that clip.
I was dead.
So the last fight was Dr. Mike versus Ian. Now, first of all, Ian looked amazing. I gotta say, he was prepared and he looked really good. And Dr. Mike obviously is like shredded as hell. Apparently he's been boxing for 10 years. Ian fucking did really, really good. He looked great, you know. But basically, I missed this, but look at this shit from that Dr. Mike pulled. Now, here, you know, if I have one criticism, I wish they didn't start
on the
fight like that. Like, I like to see what the fuck's happening, but take a look.
There's the speed, the power.
Kind of low risk for some reason. So he gets like a big headshot off on Ian. Because, you know, sportsmanship, you touch gloves, you back up, and you fight when you're both ready. But this is some bullshit. What'd you say about the quality, Dan? Oh, the camera people didn't expect it to start yet. Yeah, nobody did. That was even the announcer comments on it. That was so dirty.
I saw a lot of sweaty boxing fans saying like, it's legal. Every fighter in this fight should know that when the bell rings, and it's like, okay,
of course
but like
it's legal.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like,
that's surprising.
Really?
Well,
the headliner match?
I mean, listen to what the announcer says. Oh, I guess it's not included in this. But the announcer says, like, you know, I don't like seeing that stuff. You know, Ian clearly wasn't ready. It's, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not like that. And, you know, taking a punch like that at the beginning can really, you know, affect the fight. Set you back, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think this is the second round. I saw a response tweet showing the other rounds as well. I think this happened.
Oh, this was the second round?
Yeah, I could be wrong.
It happened in 2 rounds. Someone else told me that too, but I haven't seen
Yeah, I just right before, if you scroll down.
Oh, here. Someone said Dr. Mike also did this in the first round. The original video. So let's see.
Different circumstances here. 4 rounds, 3 minutes, 12 ounces. Here we go. Here we go.
Dude, chill, bro. I get the feeling that Dr. Mike is like psycho competitive, you know, like he'll be playing like a game of pin the tail on the donkey and fucking floor his 12-year-old aunt because she say she's cheating or something, you know?
Yeah. Very sweaty for sure.
It's possible it was nerves.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
but like, you were nervous.
I was very nervous.
I was nervous.
He knows better. Mr. 10 years of experience.
Yeah. Well, he clarified that too.
Oh yeah, he made a point.
Yeah, he made a point about the 10 years. He was saying that it wasn't like competitive 10 years. It was just like boxing classes every so.
Yeah.
I didn't even try. Pick a lane, bro. Anyway, the fight was great. Honestly, Ian went the distance, and he looked so good. It's a shame he lost because he really looked so good. Like, I would definitely like to see Ian fight again because, but Mike had insane stamina. I mean, like, he did not tire.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Pretty rough.
It was a good fight, though. I think it was a really good matchup. And, Dr. Mike won on judgment. He's been a little smug in the aftermath, bro. I don't know, dude. I want to respect the event, so. But you know what? Fuck you, Dr. Mike.
It's a little, sore winner kind of vibe.
Something like he retweeted, Keemstar tweeted something like, he would have never lasted if, apparently it was supposed to be like four rounds of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And they messed up.
Yeah.
And Keemstar was like, Ian would have never gone the distance if they didn't mess up the rounds. And Dr. Mike retweeted that. I was like, bitch.
He had like 5 tweets in a row today. But it's like, one, it was the boxing commission. I guess for whatever reason, they thought either they ruled it was like the rest or they didn't let it happen. And then like, okay, but like, you won, bro.
Yeah, you won.
What do you,
Just be humble, man.
Yeah. You needed that.
Oh, and then I saw him in an interview where he's like, Ian's really rattled up backstage. I hope he's okay. I was like, let's stop it, bro.
How was your backstage hectic, like getting out there?
A little bit. Yours was your locker room was more hype, I heard. We didn't have the fight on for a while. We couldn't find a freaking laptop anywhere to watch it.
It was like too hype. Because like
really?
At one point they came up to check my gloves and I was like, I don't have any gloves. Like they hadn't given me gloves. So I was like trying to put my gloves on last minute.
Shit. No, ours was pretty calm. Yeah, I think the most hype thing was me like hyperventilating in the second half. But yeah, I feel a little bit of like a traitor right now. I mean, I'm definitely, it's no secret I'm Team Ian, but I was on the blue team with Dr. Mike.
Oh, you're staying
You
quiet.
befriended him. You were nice.
Nice.
You guys want to be respectful, but he's fucking. He sedates people and puts his penis in the brains.
No, that's
just saying.
It's a joke.
That's just me. We're two different people. My statements don't represent you.
Yes.
I'm the barrier.
Yeah,
I'm the barrier. You're saying.
I'll say something nice about Dr. Mike.
He's handsome. He's a doctor. He has a great YouTube channel.
Yeah, great views.
He's handsome. Is that really a compliment? I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, I know a lot of doctors who aren't handsome, so it's rare in that world.
All right, there you go, Dr. Mike. I agree. There you have it, Dr. Mike. Handsome, ladies and gentlemen.
Great personality. I keep going.
That's debatable. Anyway.
Did you? How bad was it for you with Lucky Boy not going? Because that even threw me off because of Briggs. But
AB's coach didn't attend.
Yeah, he wasn't able to attend, unfortunately. I was worried at first, but I got really close with Michael Briggs over the time, and he knows his shit, and he was very respectful to like what me and Wally planned on doing, and he like walking out, he's like, remember what Wally wanted, we're gonna follow Wally's
that's
plan.
awesome.
Yeah, so because some of those guys in that world especially get really competitive and be like, no, we're gonna do this, even if it's, I've seen it, even people like when I'm sparring, sometimes they're like, don't listen to Wally. I mean, they're all friends, but he was very respectful of Wally's strategy. So
that's nice.
Of course, I wish Wally was there, but it was okay.
It was a morale twist for me because I hung out with Briggs in Vegas for the whole trip, and he was like my second coach. He was like, "You're gonna do great," and then they're like,
"You're gonna kill AB."
He's in your class.
Right. Yeah. That is.
And I was like, "Oh no, my uncle just switched sides, bro."
I will say though, he didn't give me any information. He was very professional about everything. So.
That'd be mega fucked up.
He's like, yo, I was watching him.
Yeah. This guy's weak. His defense on the left is weak, man. Go for his kidney.
What's crazy is like when I got lucky with that one shot with you, where I did get you down. On the way there, I was watching a documentary about Muhammad Ali and the Rumble in the Jungle, and he like surprised everyone by leading with a right jab because usually you don't throw a right jab if you're orthodox, and I had like no practice throwing my right hook, but in that moment, I would literally just thought of that documentary I watched on the way here, and I threw a right hook and got lucky with that. So shout out to Muhammad Ali.
Basically, you are just like him. You're just like him. You guys have so much.
Came out a lot more douchey than I was trying to. I was just trying to say that I got.
You guys have so much in common.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
the greatest.
The spirit came into your body at that moment.
I didn't know where it came from. I mean, obviously that happened, but when I sat down in the corner, I was like, what did he hit me with? Because so it came from a different direction, and he's like, you dropped your offhand, bro, and I was like, okay. After watching all those fights, I hit you, and then I think just enough. I was like, oh, he fell.
Usually, yeah, because like when you're like training, you're like trained most of the time. Like you're used to a left coming usually, and I feel like a lot of the drills I ran, at least, like I mean, you should keep both hands up, but yeah.
There was a lot of that in those opening matches where I was just like in my head, like, you get in there and then you're just like information starts leaking out of your head.
Yeah, sometimes it sucks to overthink, and that's why I haven't rewatched too, because like I know I messed up on so many of the things that I was taught.
It's hard, bro. It's your first fight without headgear. I mean, that's a big step. So it must have been pretty intense for both you guys in there.
It's not cringe. I was really worried I was going to rewatch it and just be like, when you see your sparring footage and you're like,
oh god, I hate my.
You think you did good, but then you're like, you watch yourself, you're like, oh, but now I rewatched it. You look good.
It was a good fight.
It looks good.
You guys looked like more polished than the other fighters. You both had your hands up.
Yeah.
It was a good defense. It felt like a more closer to what you would expect from a professional fight.
A lot of the commentators were saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it means a lot.
Yeah, it does mean a lot. That's cool.
And Wally was happy. He
Good.
talked to me the next day, so that meant a lot.
Well, and Quick, so my coach knows him from back in the day, and so he was disappointed because he was like, this is going to be such a cool confrontation. I see Lucky Boy again. He's in that corner, and so he was bummed out.
I made the joke that I was really confident because at first I was like, oh, I'm a wild card. That's the biggest advantage I have on you at the moment. Then I found out your coach was a wild card.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, we both know Miyagi-Do. Like it's.
He kept me away from wild card, I guess, just so we weren't constantly like.
Wait, who's wild?
I was over at Headway too.
Wild card's where I trained with Wally.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There's only so many LA boxing gyms, so you're kind of like, where I was in Eagle Rock at Headway most of the time, but I didn't get to go over to wild card because you'd be in the basement.
You should come back sometime.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
you got spar though.
You guys are both feeling relieved that it's over.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I saw you on Twitter. You're like, hey, well, maybe I.
You know, it was Anissa last night. She was talking to me and her and Ian, and I was just like, they're saying Ian might do it again, and I was like,
Ian should do it again, man. That was some bullshit. I wanted to see him win.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to fight you though. I feel like it's already the beef is. There was no beef ever. But
no.
Like
wouldn't it be nice to look at some other person's face for like 6 months?
After you, I could take on anyone. Throw me anyone.
Well, I was talking to Ian. He wants me to fight Philly D.
No, really?
Okay.
And I was like, that guy has one spleen, man. I'm gonna fucking kill him. He has like an organ thing. You guys like his.
You got all kinds of things.
No, but I don't have organ failure.
Man.
I shit myself, but that's not fucking.
So they were talking.
I'm not fighting, by the way.
They were talking.
I told him I'll only fight Ryan's toy review or White Claw Gabe.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
In the group chat, the fire group chat, they were talking about that, and I was like, I thought it was just like a meme or whatever. Then I noticed Philip DeFranco followed me on Twitter today. I was like, oh shit, maybe he's serious about this. Maybe he's trying to set this up.
Well, he said Philly is seriously considering fighting, but I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Especially after watching y'all fight, that shit is intense.
Yeah.
I'm an old man, you know what I mean? Like, how old are you, Hundar?
I'm 38.
Okay, so we're similar age.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've taken good care of yourself. So congratulations on that.
What made you change your mind? Just because now it's like you feel good, you feel proud. It's different, right?
I mean, I sincerely, I'm not leaning one way or another. I mean, I was like completely, I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They were hyping me up a little bit, hyping both of us up, saying that we put on such a great show, and everyone was saying that it was really close to a professional fight, and I don't know. We'll see.
There were a few people that were like that. But when Harley got to the hotel, he's like, nah, not for me. This will be it. And then immediately he's like, Dr. Disrespect, you pussy. Let's go.
Right. Good point.
Dude, yeah, I would watch Harley versus Dr. Disrespect. I mean, how do you beat Harley? He's literally, the dude weighs 300 pounds. I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah.
But I would watch that.
Dr. Disrespect is huge, though.
He's huge, but
that would at least be like.
He's huge. He's athletic.
Yeah.
That would be a good fight.
Yeah. If he starts eating now, maybe
Start bulking.
Maybe.
Also, right now, the whole internet's talking about the fight, and I feel like that may be affecting a lot of our answers. Like,
you're buzzing.
Again, but like,
you're buzzing. You're feeling good.
Again in a month, probably, fuck.
You have a nice summer, and you're like, why would I do that?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I
you?
think.
You think you?
I feel the same way. Like, I think we had an awesome matchup, and I don't know necessarily what, unless you were like, felt totally like you wanted a rematch. I don't know what it would, how different it would be, right?
Right.
So I would rather be your bro in Creator Clash 2, and then we both have new enemies. Like, but you know,
2v2 cage match.
Yo, let's go. You know my strats, I know yours, and we just work together. Ooh, let's go.
Well, if that doesn't happen, I can work on something. Just a free for all for you guys. Bring some homeless people in, keep it classy.
The parking lot.
Yeah.
Appreciate that thing.
Bum fights.
Yeah.
Remastered.
2022.
So I will say, I was like very intimidated, like I said, prior to the fight. But one thing that calmed me down is I saw a lot of comments saying that you were the Dan of Cow Chop, which our Dan is the voice of reason, the producer who takes care of all of us. Yeah. So the responsible one. So I heard that. I was like, okay, he looks scary, but you know, if he's Dan,
he's got a heart of
gold.
Made
me feel a little bit better.
He's got a heart of
He's
gold.
the best person.
I'm not like huffing glue in my spare time, being like, gotta kill AB, gotta kill AB. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. It was a great experience, a wholesome experience. I mean, all the fighters, you guys in particular, were incredible. Ian and Anissa did an amazing job. Pretty cool, man. It was great to see. And thanks for stopping in. It was so nice to talk to you, to be able to do this together.
See you again, bro.
Congratulations to both you guys. What a great event.
Yeah.
And apparently the sales were good. The attendance sold out.
Oh, yeah. We're on the street. We beat Jake Paul.
Oh, his second, nobody watched that shit. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, you beat his second pay-per-view event. I saw that too. Thank you, Hundar. Nice meeting you. Thanks for coming, dude. Take care. Oh, you want to plug something? Where should people check you out? What's Muscle Party?
That's my YouTube channel, basically.
So here, you want to give it a plug?
Thank you.
Guys, if you want to see more Hundar,
just go to youtube.com/Muscle Party, and then I stream on Muscle Party too. So.
What is Muscle Party? What do you do on there?
It's just kind of like, it's like an extension of like the Cow Chop stuff, where it's like sometimes it's worky outy, but it's like funny stuff.
Fitness stuff?
It's like joke.
Fitness comedy?
Stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Fitness comedy, you could say that.
The Muscle Party, guys. Yeah, when I was like, AB got to fight the Muscle Party. That sounds fucking bad. Thanks, bro. Thanks for stopping in. That was great. Hundar, ladies and gentlemen, of the Muscle Party. We'd love to see it.
I'm going to add the link to his channel in the description of the episode.
Thank you. Wait, apparently Dr. Disrespect is Dr. Disrespect is 6'7"?
He's 6'8", according to Google. And
well, we met him. He was very tall, but
extremely tall.
Was he 6'8"?
That's his tagline, the 6'8" great.
Right, yeah.
6'8"? That's
so yeah,
nuts.
he's taller than Harley. I don't know if he'd agree to do it, but that'd be a hell of a fight for sure. People are saying you and I should box, Ethan. Ethan versus Dan.
This house divided cannot stand.
That's right.
All right, he's gone now. Let's watch me get him on the ground real quick.
Yeah, I know. Well, so the one things I wanted to say that I felt bad saying in front of him was, one, when he knocked you down, it was clear that you were off balance. That was clear.
Yeah.
And then two, the knockdown you got him was a good, clean knockdown. That was great. I was just, I do think overall, to be totally impartial. Thank you, Dan. He was probably gonna win on a judgment, but the stats at the end of every round were heavily in your favor. Like, he wasn't landing much because you had the defense up, and I think you had a really good chance of winning on the scoreboard. I really thought so. So that's why I was shocked when they stopped it.
Yeah, I want to preface by saying, yes, I think he would have won either way, especially the way he was unloading those last two rounds. But like, my cousin was showing me different like screenshots of stat. I'm like, don't stop sending me shit. I don't want to see it. I was telling him.
Why? Because you feel bad?
No, I just don't even want to. I'm happy with how it went.
Yeah, you don't want to feel.
You don't want to like feel regret.
Right.
Like,
well, honestly, you both came out looking great, so it was a win-win. To be honest, it really was.
A lot of people asking you to ask AB about his spray tan.
Oh yeah, you spray tan before the fight, right?
Yeah, I heard.
People couldn't believe that. People thought I was lying.
So I got sunburned really bad. If you could see my chest right now, can't really tell. It's peeling.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
No, you can
I was
see.
really spotty, and so Eric from Comment Etiquette.
Oh, Eric.
Spray tan. He already got a spray tan, then he sweated it off. And so he was doing another one. Michael Briggs's girlfriend that came in, Kate, she does it. And they're like, why don't you come and we could even you out? And I was really hesitant about it, but she did a good job covering me.
That'd be awesome if you just start sweating the spray tan during the
I
fight.
was so afraid. Well, no, I was afraid I was going to pull a Giuliani on stage. I was afraid I was going to start melting.
yeah.
And also, I have this blonde hair, so I was showing them this picture of you from that old H3 video. I'm like, I'm really afraid I'm just going to look like...
Just like borderline blackface. No, it looked natural. People didn't believe me. Anyway, here is the knockdown. I was joking with Hundar that this is all we'll show with no further context. Damn. Okay, player. We were going crazy. You have that clip? Can someone send the clip of us all going crazy?
Yeah, I think that's in the doc as well.
Did you see it? Did you see those highlights from the?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here in the doc, Crew's reaction to AB's knockdown right there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, here. This is from the members stream we did. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
A little one on the chin.
Ooh, okay.
He's such a good sport, that Hundar.
That just happened.
Such a class act, isn't he?
Yeah.
Count them in.
Yeah, that was a great moment, man. It was such a great fight because you guys went back and forth. You know, the fact you got that knockdown was what made it made it good, where you could come out there feeling proud, you know.
Exactly, yeah. Everyone told me I was going to die, so to have just that
You didn't die.
alone was...
You definitely didn't die. But yeah, but okay, whatever, you know. You basically begged the ref to stop
I was
the
like,
fight.
please, I can't do this
Yeah,
anymore.
you say it.
Once I got my highlight, once I got that knockdown, I just want to get out after that.
Yeah, exactly. Just call it. Just forfeit right after that.
No, but in all seriousness, I really wish we got to finish, but I left happy. That's probably the happiest I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. There's a... Well, I mean, the audience looked big, but being there, did it feel like huge?
It felt huge, and I swear I felt like it was all H3 fans.
Yeah.
I've never been that calm in my life. Anyone who watches the show knows that I still get like shaky sometimes on here, but that night I was just so calm. I feel like it was just
You felt the love?
All the love, yeah. It was amazing.
Shout out to the family. There was like 13,000 people just watching our members only live stream. So if they sold 100,000 tickets, at least a quarter of it was H3 family, I would say.
It could be.
You know.
Should have got that damn referral code.
Dude, you would have fucking cleaned up. But okay, whatever.
The chat on the live stream were all family all the time.
Except for that one guy spamming the N-word the entire event.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, their chat was full of family? We heard there was no moderation at all.
Oh, really?
People were just spamming the N-word and
Well,
stuff.
it wasn't that there wasn't any at all, but they seemingly weren't banning people. So like people would like spam a bunch of slurs, and then those messages would get deleted, but then they would just keep doing it, and there was like no bans being issued.
I was like, Ian of all people,
right,
should know that you're gonna need the moderation. But well, that's nice to know that it was all family in the chat. We were spamming burritos when you started fighting.
Someone had me sign a burrito, and I had the Sharpie, and I felt so bad. I ripped through the wrapping and got his actual burrito.
Well, what was he gonna eat it? It's a memorabilia.
I mean, I think he was just getting like a picture.
He needs to suspend that in resin.
Yeah,
like Sam did.
Yeah, he's not gonna eat it. For Christ's sake, that's valuable. Well, there you have it. The Creator Clash. What a great event. Good job, AB.
Thank you.
You brought pride to our family. You didn't shame us.
Thank you. I was worried about it.
Lena, I actually want to hear from Lena because you were there the whole time, and were you stressing out? Well, I was thinking those fights were so brutal, especially like Alex Hearns versus Ryan McGee.
Yeah.
Were you worried watching that fight?
I was. Like the whole time leading up to the fight, I was just stressing so much. And then even at the actual fight too, I was just right by the ring, and I was at the edge of my seat the whole time. And
Oh my God, it
couldn't
must have
even
been
sit
so
still.
She surprised me though, because I thought she was going to be terrified, But when I was up there, I heard her go, "Put your hands up!"
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Screaming.
Yeah. The camera didn't catch it, but after I knocked him down, I looked at Lena, I winked at her in the crowd.
So wait,
Yeah.
you heard her saying, "Put your hands up"?
Yeah,
Did you oblige? Was she right?
Dude.
He did. He did it right after.
Yeah.
I saw there was a moment where Hundar told you to put your hands
Yeah,
up.
Wild. I didn't even. I mean, I did when he said it, so I must have been in the moment. But like I said, I do not even remember.
That's
the fight, but
interesting.
That was very.
Avery, Mega Awesome Nerd, just messaged me this. This is
Oh yeah. That's,
I guess I got.
Yeah.
This is him signing the burrito.
It's not a real AB burrito though, because there's not like thumbtacks inside.
Well, we don't know. There
Could have
anything
been
in there.
Could have been anything. What was a memorable moment for you from the sidelines watching?
Honestly, the support from the H3 fans. They were screaming for him the whole time.
Really? That's so
and
cool.
I think it was really cool, and it really helped me feel a little more comfortable too.
Damn,
when I
family.
got him down. The whole house, like it was. Everyone was. out of
Dude,
their
that's
seats,
sick.
guys, so many
It was
H3
really
fans.
cool.
Well, there you have it.
Mhm.
Lena, special recognition to you
Thank you. Thank you.
for going through all that with AB. So, cheers.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very good.
Very good.
Very nice and very good both.
All right. We have some ads that we need to do. Oh, and I just realized I don't have any music the way that Zach normally has.
Oh no, we need ad music. It's so awkward without music.
Yeah.
We used to do ads without music, and it's so fucking awkward, bro. Let me do one without music so you guys can see how awkward it is.
Right. And while you're doing that, I'll queue up some.
And then the second one, burritos in the chat, guys, for AB. Come on, throw up those burritos.
What? Oh, we can just play something from the page.
I want to do one without so you guys can see how awkward it is.
Okay.
Burritos in chat, AB. You seeing those?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
But these aren't baby burritos because you can see it's open face, so it's not exactly right, but the sentiment is there.
Yeah.
We gotta sell. We got to do a round of merch where we got to put your burrito on a shirt or something. That would sell well, man. People are invested.
I think it would, to be honest.
Yeah.
There were so many posters at the fight with fucking burritos on it.
There were. Dude,
so many, yeah.
that's crazy that the burrito meme has such strong legs.
Troll.
That's
It's
awesome.
such a powerful meme. That burrito is infamous. All from an ad read, too. Well, speaking of ad reads, our first up is HelloFresh.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Where the genesis of the burrito meme comes from. And there it is, boy. There is that scrumptious burrito made by AB.
God, that looks good.
That burrito has legs. And what's inside of it? Well,
let's take a look.
You got to buy to find out. Nice grill marks. Wish I knew what was inside of it. But you know what? It looks good.
Looks tasty.
And you're going to have to pay to find out.
Yep.
Thank you to our wonderful sponsor, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking fun, easy, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. As you'll see, Dan showcasing, these are all pictures from family members who have ordered HelloFresh and prepared it. And boy, those dishes all look so good. And the thing about HelloFresh is they send it in pre-portioned fresh product. They send an info card that tells you exactly what to do. So if you're new to cooking or even an expert, I cook a lot, and I learned some really useful tips on how to cook my meats that I still use. So I learned a lot, but if you're not good at cooking, they're going to walk you through it. And it's home cooking, man. It's good. It's healthy. It's fresh. What's interesting is it's 72% cheaper than dining in a restaurant, and it's even cheaper than going grocery shopping because apparently, you don't have to buy huge portions. They just send you the exact amount. So we love HelloFresh. The family loves HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com/H3TV16 and use code H3TV16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Thank you. Thank you. That wasn't that awkward. I like it better with music, though, no?
The audience has been spamming. That is very awkward.
Oh, really? Awkward. Awkward. I hate it. All right, well, let's pump up that music then. Let's start pumping. Give it up for
you
Mint.
got something for me, Mr. Ian?
Give it up for Mint Mobile. Let's drop that music hot. Well, it's no good if I can't hear it.
It's just starting quiet. It's there.
Is it not super quiet?
I think it's just...
I can't... No, I hear it. It's just really quiet.
All right, well, let me turn it up.
It's that... Okay, this is a bop. Louder, dude. Come on, I'm trying to do a part.
We're trying to party, Dan.
This song's fucking sick. Dirty ass beat, bro. This is like, is this what we call the drip step? Okay, Mint Mobile. Thank you. After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, what did I say? H3TV?
No. You'll.
Oh, okay.
Wrong in the thing, but
after years of fine print getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at just $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? But there isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. They're cutting out the cost of retail stores and passing those sweet savings onto you. Dan's been using Mint Mobile.
Indeed.
It's the same thing. That's the secret. They use the same network. It's just way cheaper.
That's right. Same tech, same infrastructure, same backbone, same 5G, same
great audio quality.
Great service, same great audio quality. You can send text messages, people. You believe that?
I don't.
We have the technology. Year 2022.
For anyone who hates their phone bill, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or your whole family, and at Mint Mobile, families start at just 2 lines. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. So, to get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, and to get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/H3. I see. Mintmobile.com/H3TV, which you can see on the screen, is the correct URL, and in the description. That's mintmobile.com/H3TV. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. Mintmobile.com/H3TV. Thank you. Okay, this one's a little... It's not giving me stamps, but I like it. Keep it going. Stamps.com. If you've got a small business and you're feeling the strain, it's like elevator H3 kind of. You've been feeling the strain that inflation is putting on all of us. Right now, it's harder than ever for small businesses to stay profitable, and every dollar counts. That's why Stamps.com is everything you fucking need. Metal transition? No? Okay, thank you. When you use Stamps.com to mail and ship, you get access to exclusive discounts and great rates on shipping so you can keep more money in your pocket at the end of the day. Here's the deal. Saves you time, money, and stress. For more than 20 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for 1 million businesses. Stamps.com gives you access to all of the post office and UPS shipping services you need right from your computer. And it gets even better discounts, okay? We're talking 30% off USPS and 86% off UPS. What the frick?
Wow.
No matter the size of your business, Stamps.com is ready to help you save on shipping. I'm talking invoices, Etsy, even a warehouse. Stamps.com is your mailing and shipping solution. Plus, Stamps.com works seamlessly with Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and more. All you need is a regular computer and printer, no special supplies or equipment, and you're up and running in minutes, printing official postage for any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send it. So start mailing and shipping with Stamps.com and keep more money in your pocket. Sign up at stamps.com/H3TV for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitment or contract. Just go to stamps.com/H3TV. Woo! Woo! God, that song drops so hard and heavy. It's such a great one. I think that's the song I put at the end of Vape Nation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wait, are you ready?
What happened? I blocked out. I lost consciousness for a minute. I ascended. Oh, shit. You want to watch the Michael Reeves one, AB?
Oh, I didn't know if you just wanted to keep going. I was just sending as we went along.
Dude, Michael Reeves, oh my God, that fight was crazy, you know? They're both like 5'3", like short kings, right?
Yeah.
Now, Michael Reeves is a young man, like 24, and then his opponent, Graham Reeves, also a very sweet guy.
Graham Stephan.
I'm sorry, Graham Reeves.
They got married after the fight.
Graham Stephan was like 30 or something, a little bit older.
Yeah.
But Michael's got that like, bro, he's a little demon, bro. Look at this.
Well, I'm seeing Graham. Yeah, Graham is 30.
And Michael's like 24, I think. But Michael actually looked really good. They both look fine.
Yeah, Michael's 24.
Yeah. Oh, Michael's a little demon. He back a punch, dude. He's a firecracker, bro. Yeah. I think the ref's about to call it. But you know what, Graham? Warrior, man. He's a warrior to get in that ring. It's like a hornet's nest.
Yo, I went out to eat with Michael Reeves and a few other guys, and the whole time, anytime he wasn't doing like...
Closer to your mic.
Oh, sorry.
You've been away too long, AB.
Yeah, it's been a while. But no, he was like outside shadow boxing. Every time he had a second, shadow
Really?
throwing a little ball, catching it. Yeah, he has so much energy, so it was impressive.
If only you could bottle that, huh?
Yeah.
God bless, though. So, you know, I'll just close my dock.
Oh no!
Wait, I think I can. Yeah, I got it. So all around, what a great time, a good experience. So let's move on, I guess. How do you move on from such a powerful topic? But there it is.
There it is. Since we're in between topics, let me just read off a couple big fat donations we got in the first half of the show. Somebody donated $100. Hey, Ethan. My mom started taking Wellbutrin, going from Lexapro. I wanted to send a thank you for talking about it because she just swapped. She's been much happier and not as voracious. Nice word.
What? She's not been as what?
Voracious?
Voracious. Oh, she's not eating as much.
Yeah. Thank you for being willing to talk about this stuff on the podcast.
That's awesome. Glad to hear it. You know, I just started my Wellbutrin like 3 or 4 days ago again because I had that allergic reaction. So far, nothing.
Okay.
And I'm really...
You noticed it?
I'm hoping. Well, they say it takes like
take a little
4
bit.
to 6 weeks before it kicks in, but
right.
So I was afraid of the allergic reaction. So far it seems like I'm fine. By the way, quick side note: Emily Baker's live with 116,000 people watching.
Holy shit!
Have you noticed how her Johnny Depp coverage has been like absolutely bonanza?
Like trial of the decade, and she has very good commentary.
She's got that perfect crossover of like pop and lawyer. Obviously a friend of the show. Total sweetheart, but holy shit, good for her, man. She found that niche, bro. That's crazy. 116,000. Okay, H3 Podcast, who are you? How many we got? Like 36,000? Like, well, okay.
37 right now, yeah.
Small time. We're small beans compared to Emily Baker.
Maybe she'll give us a shout out someday.
Yeah, please.
Then
let me watch.
You wrote the op-ed after.
Oh, shit.
Witness statement that you submitted in the UK action, right, Ms. Heard? Correct. And this statement was made under oath.
Boom,
true?
roasted. That is true.
Boom,
I'm
roasted.
directing your attention to the last page of that.
There you go. Yeah, if you're going to watch it, you might as well watch it with her commentary, you know? There it is. XQC has 160,000 viewers right now.
Yeah.
Okay, H3 Podcast. Who are you?
He's juicy.
Asmongold 140.
Wait, are you serious? Wait, when
They're all
did
just watching
Asmongold
the
get
trial.
that many?
Well,
they're watching the trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be live streaming this. I didn't know this was such a views bonanza. I'd be fucking talking about it. Well, creator clash, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard.
Let's talk about it. Let's watch it.
Let's turn it on and see if let's just change the title to live stream and see how many people we can get.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard versus Dan.
Johnny, yes, papa. Amber Turd, no, papa. Johnny, yes, papa. Eating sugar, no, papa. Telling lies, no, papa. Open your mouth. Ha, ha, ha. I'm the only one with kids, huh?
That was great.
Oh, sorry for that.
2 kids, ladies and gentlemen. 2 kids. Wow, the Johnny Depp thing is big news. Okay, shout out. It seems so dry to sit through a whole court hearing. Like, I'm sure there's great moments in there, but to watch like a full 4 hours of open court seems a bit grueling, doesn't it? But hey,
it's actually quite entertaining. I've been watching Asmongold a lot the past couple of weeks.
send me the link. Let's put it on. Let's see. Let's fuck it. Let's try this out.
I don't know.
Let's go. Send me the link, bro. Let's see if our views go up. Here.
Oh, to that. Oh,
Here,
you
just
probably mean to the trial.
Let's temporarily change the title.
No. Let's just watch Asmongold.
Let's react to a reaction.
No, don't send me Asmongold. Send me the link to the fucking. I'm trying to get in on this.
You weren't too specific. I'm getting the other link here.
Okay, fair enough.
Side research.
Okay, so now temporary change the title. Just save the title that we have, Dan.
Okay.
Copy paste that. And then let's temporary change the title to Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard live. Or what's that's funny because nobody's actually watching the stream. It only has 1,300 people watching. They're all watching Emily and Asmund. What's Emily? Mega watching trial. Let's just do live. Amber Heard. What do you guys think? Johnny Depp versus
Live reacting to Amber Heard versus whatever his name is trial.
Johnny Depp. You forgot
Johnny
his
Depp,
name?
right. Yeah.
The Johnny Depp.
Surprise guest comes to talk about Johnny Depp and Amber.
Live, all caps. Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard live again. Trial live.
Whoa. I get the feeling you're making a joke out of this, Dan. Whoa! Dude, there's a channel, Law and Crime, that has 730,000 people watching.
Dude,
why?
Whoa!
People watching this?
We're a news channel. We're missing the OJ verdict right now. We need to
Yes.
get on this.
Okay, wait. What's the long crime title, Love, or Cam?
That's the one above. I linked it.
People are saying the trial just ended.
Are you serious?
Well, that's what they're saying in the chat.
Oh shit!
It's done.
Wreck.
Oh, we missed it,
Oh,
bro.
what a shame.
No.
It's fine. We can just go back. It's above.
Just pretend like we're watching it still.
Yeah.
Yo, they're just showing the clock now. Did they go on?
It was epic content.
Yo, watching the clock tick, y'all live. Watching the passage of time live.
People saying they claim, don't show them.
Long crime? Found that content, bitch. So are they on a break or are they just?
I heard it ended for today.
Oh, guys. Okay, so are they back tomorrow? Because we got to hit that.
We're not live tomorrow.
Shit. What about Wednesday? Are they live on Wednesday, Love?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
All right, that's our Wednesday episode. I want to hit that. I want to see. Let's make the event fucking full throat, bro. Let's go for it.
That was such a
I can't
sincere
believe this.
shit.
I suited up and everything, and they just end the trial just like that.
Well, keep it on a hanger.
Just keep it on for 2 days.
Yeah, you can
Sure.
you can keep it on if it's easier for you.
Yeah, this tie is pretty hard to tie.
Okay, I'm excited for our Wednesday.
I'm not.
Well, you better feign it. Fake it till you make it, Dan.
Can't wait.
All right. Well,
Watch this domestic violence trial. This is good content.
Hey.
When you put it like that, it's kind of sad, yeah.
Well, that is what it is, and that's why I'm so annoyed.
Hey, you can't help it,
Treating
okay?
it like it's
I agree.
spectator sport.
Listen, it's odd. It's weird. And I'm just here. Listen, I'm just here. I just work here, okay?
You can't use that excuse.
I just work here,
Can't
bro.
do it.
Oh, Jimmy Lee's coming in on Wednesday, so we can have him help add a commentary.
Oh, yeah.
Because Zach called in
I would
sick.
love to hear what Jimmy Lee has to say about
See, now it's
Amber
interesting.
Heard. Absolutely.
Like, now it's interesting.
Oh,
Maybe you could tell us some like lawyer jokes or something.
Yeah.
Lawyer jokes.
Or Johnny Depp, Amber Turd jokes.
Domestic abuse.
Maybe he's got
jokes.
some wife beater jokes that he can tell.
Tell him to prepare, okay? Maybe.
No.
Why? No, it's good.
All right.
So Zach called in sick, so I felt too bad because Jimmy Lee flew out here to L.A. for just to do this thing with Zach. And by the way, people have been sending screenshots of him. He's heckling people. He is in Hollywood right now. He is a fucking menace.
People saying it's not a domestic violence case, it's a defamation case. Defamation about what? What's the defamation about?
It's not a criminal case. They're right, Dan.
I didn't say it was a criminal case, but obviously that is the subject matter that is being covered.
Oh, yeah. So Jimmy Lee is already out in L.A. causing a muck. It looks like he's about to get decked by this guy, doesn't it? Like, that guy looks pissed, dude. Of course, Jimmy's got his bodyguard, so this is awesome. So he's out there already. So I felt bad. So I said, why don't you come in on Wednesday and you can test out your material, and we'll do a 3-strike system. If they're too offensive, we can buzz him. And if he does 3 offensive jokes, if he hasn't learned his lesson, we're gonna drag him off stage with a comically oversized walking cane, like the old days. Sounds fun. While watching Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, we could just cut to it. We just cut to it so that we can. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Where else could you find this? You know what I mean?
This is the place to watch it. Mm-hmm. This is the place. Yo, we got to get more celebrities committing crimes, man. That shit is good for business.
Hell yeah.
What would be a good crime for us right now? Maybe like, let's say
maybe a murder.
Let's say if Trisha killed Moses, can I talk about it then? Like if one. All right, fair enough. That would be good for views, though.
Jesus Christ.
What did I say wrong?
Huh?
That it would be. Never mind. Let's move on.
Well, it would. I mean,
here's something a little more topical. What
you got?
What if Jimmy Lee kidnapped Jimmy Kimmel today, like the king of comedy?
A live hostage standoff?
Yeah,
hostage situation in Hollywood.
He's on Hollywood Boulevard right now, so I think it's very feasible. He's coming back for revenge.
I think that's a really good hypothesis. He's probably also trying desperately to get on the background against. Jimmy still has that fantasy, like that you have when you're 12 years old, of like, hey kid, you're like broke into a movie factory, and the producer's there. Hey kid, you'd be perfect for this spot. Jimmy still thinks that's gonna happen with Jimmy Lee. Someone said go back 5 minutes before it ended. It was insane. Interesting. Zach commented. He said, "I've been shitting and puking my brains out. You know I'm ride or die with Jimmy." Okay, we believe you. Totally believe you. So let me watch the end, because apparently it was nuts. Wait, so should I not watch on this long crime one? How are they going to claim me?
I'm a bit confused by that comment. It might be true, but that's the channel I think everyone is watching.
All right,
they can watch it. That doesn't mean that they're not getting claimed.
Okay,
so response to Mr. Depp's
I heard that this was nuts,
right?
so let's watch it.
I don't know if this is the official statement. I have no idea.
The statement that
Just
reads
practice for Wednesday,
starts
Dan.
at Your Honor. Amber Heard. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Would you please read that to yourself, Ms. Heard?
She kind of looks like Hillary Clinton, like younger.
Yeah, the
See it a little bit.
Yeah,
hairdo.
Kind of interesting, right? Can you turn up a little bit, Dan?
Yes.
Did you read all the way to the very bottom where the last word is supported?
This is fucking thrilling.
Riveting stuff.
Oh, people are saying they claimed Emily Baker.
How are you gonna claim?
Yes.
That's a statement you.
So
it's their coverage.
It's their coverage. So USA Today owns this footage.
Yeah, I mean these trials, they allow the media in. So
Oh my
the
God,
media
such a
comes in,
frenzy.
They're recording it, and it's their footage.
I mean, we are commenting. I think Emily probably is providing fair use commentary too, as a legal.
Oh, I'm
analyst.
sure, but yeah, that's not.
I mean, obviously, I'm no legal analyst, but I have an analytical mind, a beautiful mind, some would say.
Released through your spokeswoman after Mr. Depp made the donations to the CHLA and the ACLU. Correct, Ms. Heard?
I do not recall exactly what my statement was. I don't disagree with anything in the statement, but I just simply don't recall what the statement was we released.
Is there anything inaccurate in that statement, Ms. Heard?
No.
I'm going to move to admit.
Objection, Your Honor, lack of foundation.
I'll overrule the objection. 1260 in evidence.
This is fucking great, man.
How
This is
are our views doing?
Yeah, did the views go up or down? Watching a rerun of the fuck. Nothing. Oh, it's up. We're up, guys. We're looking good. Yeah, there's nothing worse than watching a rerun of a court case, bro. That's the worst.
Objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Like, this isn't Seinfeld, let's be honest. These reruns
Statement
don't work.
reads, Amber Heard.
Is this the part you guys said that was nuts? Do I need to go further?
We're only going by one $5 comment or donation.
So let
saying
me
that
let
it
me
was great.
let me go forward a little bit.
Star and had more publicity reach.
You wanted to remind everyone of your claims of domestic violence against Mr. Depp, right?
No, I wanted to move on with my life.
You wanted to make those claims seem believable.
They are believable. They were
You wanted
believable.
them to be seen, you wanted to be seen, excuse me, as a noble victim of domestic violence,
I
didn't
have
you?
never wanted to be seen as a victim. Nor have I ever called myself one.
You testified under oath that, quote, the entirety of your divorce settlement was donated to charity, end quote, didn't you?
That's correct. I pledged the entirety.
No. Ms. Heard, my questions. Your counsel will have time to redirect you after. You testified under oath,
Okay.
quote,
This is kind of juicy, actually. Okay, I'm fucking sucked in now.
the entirety of your divorce settlement was donated to charity, end quote.
That is correct. I pledged the entirety.
I'm going to move to strike everything after yes.
All right.
Okay, chill. I mean, you know, it's a little tech. I mean, it's hard ass.
God help the judge after this trial.
Be like, yes, that's. I would strike everything after yes. Only yes. Can they do that? That's kind of interesting. It's like, I only want yes in the record.
No. Ms. Hurt, this is really inappropriate.
I'll sustain the
Oh.
objection and we'll just move forward.
Thank
Let's
you.
move forward. Next question.
Okay.
Under oath, that statement wasn't true, was it, Ms. Hurd?
I'm sorry, I don't follow your question. Sorry.
Oh, please. You know, so the rumor, or I guess it's not even a rumor, she donated a small portion of her divorce thing after she pledged to give it all to charity, right? So that's kind of a big, interesting angle here for, this is good, you guys. Probably Wednesday is going to be all this good, Dan. Dan looks miserable. You're not interested? This is good.
I am not interested, no.
Watch those numbers.
Dan looks so sad right now.
I'm
Yo, we're over 40,000, Dan. You better be getting
I
excited.
didn't even change the title, so it doesn't have anything to do with that.
You sure?
Well, I didn't change the title to be anything related to the trial.
But we're watching it.
I guess so.
You testified under oath, quote, the entirety of my divorce settlement was donated to charity, end quote. That statement wasn't true.
It is true. I pledged the entirety to charity.
The statement.
When you say you buy a house, you don't pay for the entire house at one time. You pay it
I'm
over
not
time.
asking, Ms. Hurd.
All right, next question.
It's a bad analogy. You're not buying a house. You have money. You're giving it. With a house, you're buying something, and you may not have all of the money to buy it, so you need extra money. But if you're giving money away, you don't need extra money. You just give the money away. You could say, I pledged. It doesn't mean I gave it. The statement is technically true because she pledged it.
Please.
Thank you. That statement isn't true today, as you sit here today, is it?
It is true. I pledged the entirety.
But you didn't donate it.
Unfortunately,
you didn't donate it. It's a yes or no.
I haven't been able to to fulfill those.
So that's a no, right, Ms. Hurd?
I made the pledge. I want to be very clear. I pledged the entirety. I haven't been able to fulfill those pledges because I've been sued.
You had all of the $7 million for 13 months before Mr. Depp sued you, and you chose not to pay it to the charities you pledged it to. Is that correct, Ms.
I
Hurd?
disagree with your characterization of that.
Let's look at your sworn testimony from the UK.
Damn. Dude, I kind of look like the Messiah if you look at the court.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Kind of a Jesus moment.
Thank you.
Views are going up, Dan. We're at 41,000, bro. They just keep rising. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Why have I been talking about anything but Johnny Depp? I feel so stupid for missing this. Oh, my God, dude. Wednesday's going to be gangbusters. Watch.
Ms. Vasquez, do you want me to close the shades? Okay. There's this light coming across.
So I appreciate that.
Has to be a
It's
little
probably good
uncomfortable.
light. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I don't have to talk. I just sit here and watch this show, but still analyzing. You know, it's important to say that.
Yeah,
I pause and I analyze. That was a humorous remark. I'm thinking when I get deposed later, they'll be like, "Why did you say that?" No, that's a joke. I'm pausing and analyzing. When USA Today sues me for copyright infringement. Okay, that lady's got a
your
binder,
third
bro.
witness statement that you submitted in the UK action, right, Ms. Hurd?
Correct.
And this statement was made under oath, true?
That is true.
I'm directing your attention to the last page of that statement. That's your signature, right?
Yes, it is.
So you made this sworn statement on February 26, 2020.
Dan,
That's correct.
the views keep going up, Dan. You can't deny it. You're
That's cool.
I'm so interested on why this is happening because he didn't change.
I didn't change
he didn't
shit.
change the title yet.
Dude, they just keep.
It's in the title.
It's in the back end, but they just keep.
It's been in the title.
They just keep trickling in, bro.
Everybody's saying that I need to stop being mad. I'm not mad. Am I allowed to not care about this? Like, I don't have any interest in Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. I think it's weird that everybody is obsessed with it.
But this part is kind of fascinating. I'm hooked right now.
All right.
And directing your attention to paragraph 4.
She giving
It
me
says-
Sith Lord in that outfit.
Quote, I remained financially independent from him the whole time we were together, and the entire amount of my divorce settlement was donated to charity, end quote.
That is correct.
That's not
Did I
true.
read that correctly?
Yes, you did.
The him you were referring to is Mr. Depp.
That is correct.
It says Mr. Death in the auto caption.
Most of the money that was donated to the ACLU and CHLA in your name came from someone else. Isn't that right?
I don't know what you mean by most of.
Well, at least $500,000 that was donated to the ACLU in your name wasn't paid by you, right?
I believe Elon made a donation in my honor on one of the years.
Elon Musk is involved in this shit?
Didn't she date him or something at one point?
But they broke up, and then he's donating on her behalf. Like, what in the fuck?
I haven't listened too much recently, but I know in the beginning of the trial, her attorney said that Johnny Depp is obsessed with Elon Musk, and we'll hear more about that later on as this trial.
Oh, did they get to that yet?
I don't know if I missed that. I was totally tuned out last week. Let me check.
In like a weird way that like he got cucked by Elon, or like just he loves Elon as a dude? Because a lot of people like Elon as a dude.
I think she was implying that he got jealous of their relationship, but I'm not sure. I'm just speculating.
Yo, you got Elon Musk involved in this, Dan? This is intriguing. This is high drama.
This is riveting stuff.
And it didn't come out of your $7 million divorce.
It's almost like a
right?
joke. Like the views keep going up, and it's almost just like a joke. Like I don't know where these people are coming, and they're in on the joke, and they just keep coming in. But it's crazy, guys.
It's pretty wild.
No, nor did it count towards my pledge.
And at least $500,000 that was donated to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles in your name wasn't paid by you either.
Right, those were made at the same time.
So who
And it didn't come out of your $7 million divorce settlement.
Nor did it count to my 3.5 obligation.
Those $500,000 payments came from your new boyfriend, Elon Musk, right?
I don't know if he was a new boyfriend at the time.
He's an old standard. Elon Musk is putting out nice fat donations for her. Hey, baby, I just want to let you know. That's what you do when you're trying to get those panties wet when you're a billionaire. You're like, hey, baby, I just gave $500,000 to the ACLU. What you doing tonight? That's fucking dope. What's even crazier if she claimed that she donated that and then never gave any. That's fucking epic.
You got him to pay part of what you promised to these two charities, didn't you?
Incorrect.
Because you wanted to keep at least some of the $7 million divorce settlement for yourself, right?
You're very wrong about that.
I think this, if Your Honor is
Okay,
fine,
you said
this is a good
this is
stopping
breaking point. Okay, that's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll stop here for the evening. Remember tonight, do not do any outside research and do not discuss the case with anybody. I know these days are a little long.
Interesting, man. I just want to go back and keep watching. I mean, as long as the views are going, I mean, about 42,000 down. I mean, let's just go.
Set it up at the beginning. Go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm playing
right?
Doom over here.
I think it should just be on Dan the whole time when we watch. Just his face. Just cut to Dan from now on, Ian.
I guess.
Well, we have a whole plan, but you guys just want me to watch this?
And the plan isn't very good.
Yeah, fuck the plan. You got to throw the plan out the window.
Or we're going to talk about Fresh and Fit, spending 14 hours.
Oh, yeah.
A 5-minute conversation. Who gives a fuck?
Right. We had that. Okay, do a poll. Do a poll. Continue watching Johnny Depp. Continue watching Johnny Depp or do the regular app.
Watching Johnny, yes, Papa.
I'll put that. Yeah, here. And, while you guys look, while you guys vote.
There you go. It's going up right now.
Yeah, and while you guys vote, let's just put on a banger. 1 billion views on this.
Who's ready for Johnny?
Yeah, this is gonna get me claimed.
Yeah,
this
this will get us claimed. I was saying for the poll, we should say leave it on Johnny, yes, or no, Papa.
Do the original plan. Okay, Dan, the people are with you. But unfortunately, a lot of people are watching, so...
Actually, if you guys could vote for the Depp trial, I'm gaming over here, so...
Yeah, he's in an intense game of Doom right now.
Yeah.
He's on a
You're playing Doom?
Doom simulator.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like you to be present. You know, even if it's Johnny, yes, Papa.
I have to pay attention?
Yes, you need to watch
For the
every
trial?
second. I need your
I
analysis.
feel like I can do both.
Well, anyway, we're gonna move on. But I'll tell you what, on Wednesday, we definitely fucking rolling. Yes, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Well, now, since we're on the topic, was there any other good moments from... There was one where she denies pooping in the bed. As you know, this is the most hotly debated moment of the trial. And then on the other side, Dan is playing Doom. Now, why do I have to watch you play Doom, Dan? Because you just put that on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see, but now I got to watch Dan play Doom.
This is a really cool simulator. Dan was telling me that it's basically the original Doom, but they amped it up so that it's like more graphic, right? That's part of it?
It's like a modern FPS.
Oh, right.
How is that modern? It looks like the same.
Oh, because
like,
the other one you couldn't move like this.
I can look up and down.
Oh, you couldn't look up and down in the original.
There's like way more gore.
Okay.
It's fucking sick. Look at that.
Dude, I'm
All right, we're gonna get demonetized for video game gore, or can they not see it?
Are you showing it, Ian?
All right, take it off.
Video game
This
gore?
is too graphic.
Come on, look at this.
It's
Look
too
at
graphic.
Hey, when you they're
Turn it off.
Bruh.
Turn it off.
Bro, look at these demons.
Stop. Turn it off.
It's off.
They're
It's
so
off.
goofy.
All right, let's watch this. Dan, start a gaming channel. What do you want from me?
What, if anything, did you notice about any bathroom issues in your bed?
Bathroom issues. She shit the bed.
You left for Coachella.
Well, Raquel and I were both in that bed with the dogs, and I didn't notice anything, but we left them in the bed while we packed a bag to go to Coachella, you know, so that
turn it off.
They didn't, so that Boo particularly didn't lose control of her or you know, didn't go to the bathroom on the floor. So we leave them in bed until you're ready to take them outside to the patio, which is their designated bathroom break area.
And what, if any,
For people asking,
plans
it's called Brutal Doom. Just Google Brutal Doom.
Guys, I'm trying to do a show here.
Everybody's interested in what mod I was playing. It's called Brutal Doom. Just Google it. There's instructions on how to play it.
Unbelievable.
were there? How often did you have housekeeping at that time at your house?
Keep cranking it a little bit for me, Dan.
Housekeepers were there every morning. Or they came every day.
I need to know, guys, I know you want me to move on, but I need to know what happened with the grumpy. Who laid the grumpy?
Yeah.
Now, we'll get you to Coachella, but why did you tell Starling Jenkins that you had been involved in a prank gone wrong?
Objection, hearsay, leading.
I said why, Your Honor. I didn't say what she said.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Okay. Did you commit any kind of prank?
Absolutely not. Okay. Absolutely not.
And why would that not be something you would do?
First of all, I don't think that's funny. I don't know what grown woman does. I was not also in a pranking mood. My life was falling apart.
Maybe you were a shit in bed mood. It doesn't sound like no prank. That sounds like an angry grumpy.
At a crossroads in my life, I was really serious, and I had just been attacked on my 30th birthday by my violent husband with whom I was desperately in love and knew I needed to leave. It was not really a jovial time, and I don't...
Listen, lady, did you shit the bed or not? You know what I mean? The lady asked you a pointed question, okay? Write a book if you want to talk about other stuff. Did you shit the bed?
I don't think that's funny, period. That's disgusting.
And what, if any, understanding did you have of Mr. Depp coming back to your bedroom that night or the next morning?
Objection calls for speculation.
I'm asking what her understanding was.
No, I'll sustain the objection.
Okay. Had you had any conversations with Mr. Depp about him coming back to the house the next day?
No, Johnny didn't come back to that house. That was my, you know, he owned it, but that was my house when we were having any sort of problem. In fact, that was my house just 90% of the time because he just didn't come back. That was not a place that Johnny was going to be in, that Johnny was in, and he had stormed out on my birthday, and as per what we did, he would go and stay at his West Hollywood home, and I would stay at the downtown places. He wasn't going to come back to the...
So she's denying laying the grumpy. But let's be fair. Who would confess to shitting in the bed? You know? Who among us?
She did explain a little bit more at some point in the trial, and she said that there was this dog, I think her friend's dog, who had eaten weed that apparently Johnny Depp had left open, like on the counter.
She said that their dog consumed weed, Johnny's weed, when the dog was younger, and that's why the dog has had bowel problems since.
That sounds like bullshit, bro. How's weed gonna fuck up his bowel system for life? For life? Sounds like a tall tale. And by the way, like we said, that dog is so tiny. They have a teacup By the way, how the fuck is who shit in the bed even material to this case? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how is that even material? It's interesting. No, it's not a Yorkshire. I thought it was a teacup.
The article that I read about it said terrier.
Okay, because Shredder's a terrier, and Shredder could leave a shit like that in the bed. But Johnny was saying they have a teacup, and these things are like 5 pounds. I mean, they are tiny, tiny little critters. And look at that cute little thing. Oh, my God. You think that thing's leaving a shit in the bed? Hell no. Look at that thing, bro. Oh, my God. Stop it. Stop it. How dare she defame the dog? The dog needs to sue her. All right. There you go. DD Mega Doodoo. There you have it. Heard claimed that their dog Boo has lifelong bowel control issues. That's inappropriate. All right, let's move on. Thank you, guys.
Why they gotta do the dog like that?
All right, get ready for Wednesday. Everybody tune in.
Should we wear suits or something? Like make it a whole ordeal?
Maybe we could get signs.
Yeah. Justice for Johnny.
Justice for Johnny. We should come. I bet they have Justice for Johnny merch because I don't want any of those weird comments. You know, the last time we talked about it, first of all, I have never gone.
Johnny Cat.
I have never gone after Johnny. Okay, ever. But even still, without like absolutely cursing Amber's existence, there was like so many clone comments on the last episode. You saw it, right, Dan?
Oh yeah.
People leaving the exact same comment that was like,
or like slightly different wording, but like
it was
still
a little
clearly
weird,
like a copy pasta.
a little suspicious, right?
Yeah, it was weird.
And they all had like too many upvotes and too much.
Yeah.
And they were all like, listen, if you're not even going to take the time to learn the facts, then you shouldn't even talk about this case. Amber Heard is a liar and blah, blah, blah. It felt a little fishy.
A little bit.
Like conspiracy theory. What did we make fun of Johnny for? Just that he said grumpy? I mean,
No,
what?
he had this video where he was, I think it was in relation to this situation actually, but it was a long time. It was over a year ago where he was like in a cave thanking his fans, like, it looked like he was a vampire.
In a cave?
It looked like he was in a cave or a dungeon thanking his fans for the support, and there was like a candle. It was very...
Wait, pull it up. Wait, people got mad at us? What, am I not allowed to make fun of poor Johnny Depp? I can't even fucking goof on the guy for an old funny clip? Who gets this revenant? Who even gets this this level of reverence? Reverence, thank you. Like, damn, the Queen don't even get that respect.
Rightfully so.
Shit, dude, what the fuck is this? Okay, wait, what is this clip? I don't even remember. This is from 2020? Oh my God, our set looked horrible back then. Hang on. Just send me the original clip. I don't know.
I'm looking for it. It's tough to find
I just
anything
don't-
original with all the Johnny Depp stuff right now.
Okay, here, I'll just watch it then. It's a nice little flashback. Johnny
Heard
Depp.
of his Instagram video, the countdown?
This is too meta for me, guys. Let me just watch. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Johnny Depp really lost it when he started to really think he was Captain Jack.
Yeah.
Because like he started
I
becoming
remember
more...
this now.
Get some howdies. Hi. Is it a dungeon or what?
Where is he?
Looks like a vampire.
Quality?
Right. Is he farming? What do you call the bat shit? Guano? Is he farming guano or some shit?
I'll check in.
The thing, yeah, I feel like it's just too meta if you guys can't find the original. But there you have it.
Yeah, that highlight has
read some choice ones.
1,700 upvotes to 3,000.
Oh my goodness, dude!
Yeah, we got
what? Wait, what? Let me read some comments.
Way to go, man! Let's just kick the guy even more while he's down.
Wait, what was the context of? Was he already getting canceled and stuff?
Yeah. It was probably around the time that the UK trial was going on, where he sued the Sun for libel for calling him a wife beater.
Johnny is actually going through it. I don't think it's in your best interest to make fun of him. Don't tell me it's in my best interest. Make fun of everybody. The man's in a cave. He thinks he's in like a fucking Frankenstein film. The irony of making fun of celebrity having an out of touch moment is strong. I, like many here, dude, these people, they're so. What is this Johnny Depp simping? It's nuts. Yeah. You could still goof on him for doing something silly, no? And he can also be a victim of Amber Heard's harassment. Like, damn, boy. Damn, boy. I'm going to get killed for even saying this, watching the comments. The irony of making fun of celebrity. I, like many other people here, are H3 fans, but this is just bullying. You do not watch this show.
Poor Johnny.
Johnny Depp is not gonna fucking care.
In the world, you're getting bullied.
What the fuck are you saying? I know. What the fuck? He didn't do anything to you. What? What? This is crazy logic. Like Johnny's got to come spit in my face, otherwise I can't ever make fun of him for doing a fucking "Are you afraid of the dark" moment where he thanks his fans from a damn cave. It looks like he's on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. He didn't do anything to you. Why make fun of him for everyone to see? Are you 12? It's not even like he said something controversial. You're just making fun of who he is and trying to get everyone to mock him. You don't need content like this. It's mean-spirited. Bro. Sorry, but he's not a moron. He's the epitome of cool. You just don't get it.
That is funny.
I mean, listen, all love to Johnny, but he's one of the biggest stars in the world. I'm pretty sure he's fair game for some light ribbing. Part of his Instagram, people were like, "Yeah, he." I wish I could find the original video. Now I'm intrigued. Into a coffin. He's like, "All right, good night." Oh, you did? Okay, let's watch it. All right, let's see. Is it even possible for me to bully Johnny Depp? Here it is. You guys tell me. Let's take a walk through memory lane. I'm going to get creamed in the comments for this, guys. Get ready. You got the countdown. It's a little dramatic, guys. It's a little melodramatic.
They probably added that in his defense. Whoever made this right there.
Hi.
That's why they.
Hi.
Everyone. Hello to whomever might be out there in Etherland receiving this transmission. This is my first experience within the world of social media. I've never...
Oh, okay. This was his first ever Instagram post. Dude, this is fucking hilarious. Like, this is just the oddest content you could ever put on Instagram. This is fucking fascinating. Come on now.
Done any of this before. I don't think I've really ever felt any particular reason to until now. Yeah, now is the time to open up a dialogue.
Did he ever post again?
I was just looking. Let me see.
It's giving the
Garth Brooks.
I say let the conversation begin. Yeah, Garth Brooks. All right.
Posted more.
He did post more? Okay, there you go. All right, I'll leave poor Johnny alone. We love Johnny Depp. He's amazing. He's the coolest man that ever lived.
Over 10 million views on Instagram, that video.
Yeah.
That was his countdown. I was wrong. That is his countdown.
Yeah, he added that shit straight in there, bro. Yeah. That's how you do Instagram posts, as you well know. Countdown from 10. It's funny. All right, let's move on. Enough. Thank you. Please don't kill me. Be nice. I'm just fucking talking shit. Don't murder me and my family, okay? Thank you. Don't do a bomb. Please don't send a bomb to my house because I fucking made fun of Johnny Depp. Okay? All right, so Fresh and Fit. As you guys remember, we had a very brave young girl call into our show on, what day was that? Last week?
Last Wednesday?
Last Wednesday.
Was it?
She shared this horrible night that she had with the Fresh and Fit, specifically Fit. Have you talked to her, Sam? Fresh and Fit did a 6-hour response stream. And look, I'm just going to say it straight, bro. Like, I'm not fucking watching 6-hour stream.
No, nobody wants.
And I wouldn't even subject any of you guys to watch that.
I appreciate that.
I mean, 6 hours. Like, to me, now, but I think from what the snippets that I've got, it's basically exactly what I predicted. Where it's like, she was texting me, she was nice, she wanted to hang out, she came over to my apartment. It's like, bro, none of that fucking changes anything. Sam, have you talked to her? Is she doing okay?
Yeah, I have. I've stayed in contact with her. She's fine. She's getting some hate, to be expected from their fans, but other than that, I think she's doing okay.
I mean, it doesn't seem like anything they said would convince anyone other than people that are already so far gone down the black. These people are like black-pilled, bro. I don't even know what to say. Here's one moment that did stand out to me that I thought was pretty funny. They had the cap counter for every time they got her. What did it finish at? Like 120 or something?
I don't.
I'm not
recall.
kidding. It was that obscene.
Yeah.
It was that obscene. What do you guys think about this moment, though?
Oh shit! I'm excited to do these types of shows because guess what? This has happened to me before. Girls come out with crazy allegations.
How many times has this happened to you? Like, I'm just curious.
Weird.
It's never happened to me once.
I'm right. Yeah, I'm the same age as Fit, I think, right about, and I have never been accused of doing.
I'm just saying, like if it's happening to you so many times, once, like, okay, maybe I can believe you. Twice, 3 times plus. I think I'm gonna trust the ladies at 3+. I trust the one girl, trust me, but I think he just snitched on himself big time. There's other accusers out there, you guys. He just said, what the fuck, dude? You're dumb. You're a fucking idiot.
Happened to me before. Girls come out with crazy allegations. And what do I have? I have the proof. You got me pregnant. Blah, blah, blah. All this other shit. You coerced me into sex. Really? Define coercion.
So he just said that some girl accused him of coercing him into sex. He literally just said that.
Yikes.
That's disgusting, bro. But, that's kind of what the red pill dating culture is. It's like a playbook of how to coerce women into having sex with you. So for him, he's like, yeah, that's my strategy. That's literally my objective.
Yeah.
So I guess to him, it doesn't sound that offensive. Why would you want to have sex with an unwilling participant? Dude, don't you want to have sex with somebody that wants to be with you? That's just a stretch, perhaps, but,
Well, the definition to me is, hold on, stop the show. Stupid. No.
Bro, don't do record scratches when you're talking about serious. Bro, stop. Someone take that record scratch away from
And
me.
then there's a Tekashi 6ix9ine soundbite that followed it.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Class.
It's not what the definition to you. What is the Webster fucking dictionary? Oh, well, I don't define it that way. This is the crazy clown world we're in.
He's like, yo, what's the Webster dictionary? What is he asking us to define? What is it? What essay or
coercion?
Okay. Yo, do you even know what coercion means? You had sex with me begrudgingly, okay? I didn't coerce you.
Wild. Okay? You're guilty until proven innocent. You must protect yourself and keep receipts. Don't listen to Ethan. Don't listen to any of these weirdos that are telling you, oh, well, you just have a guilty conscience. Oh, so I'm just supposed to...
Bro, the biggest proof that he has a guilty conscience is that he did a 6-hour fucking podcast with 120 caps. Like, if he was really innocent, it would be so easy to explain if he really could prove. But, like, if you're going to talk for 6 fucking hours about, she talked about in 30 minutes, that is overcompensating big time, dude. How many accusers do you have, Fit? I think you need to say how many accusers you have. And then I'll judge. Then I'll take it from there.
Also, I mean, I understand. I get why he's reacting this way, but I think it is important to point out the girl that called in because I don't know if we have a clip of this, but they kept saying that she's a clout chaser. The girl that called in anonymously. She wanted
Never showed her face.
Never showed her face. Didn't say her name. The only people who know who she is are people that went down a rabbit hole and purposely sought her out. So she's not seeking clout. And she also, you can disagree with her characterization. She did not accuse them of sexual assault.
She was actually went out of her way
to say that
to specifically not characterize it as essay.
Now, if people are reading between the lines and that's what they're taking from her story, that's fine. But she did not make that specific accusation. She called in to tell her story because she had an uncomfortable time with him and because he's a fucking loser and wanted to make fun of him and reveal what a weirdo he is and how little gamey and like the Tim Pool comment and just all of that. And even if we just set anything, they're panicking because they think they're being accused of doing something.
We're trying to like unorganized effort to cancel them or something.
Right. But let's just, for argument's sake, just set aside, just say, okay, nothing illegal happened. She was of age and nothing untoward in that way happened. It's still, her story still demonstrated, I mean, this is a guy who makes a living being this alpha male, red-pilled dating advice guy, and he's a fucking loser. He's got no fucking game.
Total loser, no game. Nobody even wants to. She just couldn't. She wanted to get out. He's admittedly never had a girlfriend.
Yeah,
this man is a fucking loser.
Mid-30s,
and the only time he gets sex, he just admit himself, is coercion.
Yeah.
In fact, he's been accused of coercing women to sleeping with him. He has several accusers, and we just extracted this from a 39 seconds of a 6-hour fucking stream.
Well, I think we should react to the full 6 hours at the same ratio
Johnny Depp.
that they reacted. So we talked to her for like 45 minutes, and that was 6 hours. So we need to do like a 36-hour marathon.
No, more. It's like 120 hours. But yeah, it's almost over. Well said, Dan.
The girls, and I would think that Ethan, of all people, would double check his facts before bringing someone on to just.
Okay, I would think of all people that you wouldn't fucking even talk right now because literally your mind's in coconuts in Barbados. You think it's Wednesday. It's actually Monday, dude. We vetted her. I think we were really responsible. We vetted her very well before we brought it on. We proved that she was there. We saw some text.
They're not even denying that. They know that she was there and that they had this interaction.
Sam,
with her.
what was your vetting process like with her?
Well, I just asked her to send me any proof, all proof that she had that she was there. She even, I don't know if I even put it in the doc, but she sent me pictures of her like in the studio, like, I don't know. I mean, all we needed to know is that she was there. Her story is her story.
Yeah, what am I supposed to vet? How am I supposed to vet her?
I wasn't
first person
trying to
account.
Prove whether or not her story.
You didn't put her in a polygraph. You didn't lie detector her first. It's like,
That's just bullshit too. So I mean, fresh, with peace and love. Even your own friends say you're dumb. That's not even my words. That's just I didn't even say you're dumb. Your own friend said that, so I'm quoting them.
Spread lies, bro. I mean, Ethan,
how am I spreading lies? So there you go. She's trying desperately. Again, he doesn't even deny trying to sleep with her. Now again, he was like 39, and
I don't think quite that old, but
35.
I think it's like 35,
Line it
mid-30s.
says his age is 30 to 35.
He's 35, she said, and
Yeah,
he's
something.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 30 to yeah. I'm 30 to 36.
Yeah, and again, she's 19. She's of age. That's not illegal.
He also
Nobody said
said-
it was. It's just you're a fucking loser if you're trying to hit on 19-year-olds when you're in your mid-30s. I'm sorry, you just are.
And also, he there was a moment where he talks about he knew they were. He's like, I didn't give them alcohol. They were drinking on their own in the studio that I own, that I control. He's like, they're 19-year-olds and they picked the alcohol themselves. Hello, bro. That's your fucking studio. You knew they were drinking and you knew she was 19. And then you took her back, and then later you fucking take her back to your place. You're 35. She's 19. You are a fucking loser, bro. There's so many great moments that came out of this, actually. Slams Ethan and crew for wearing masks and caring about being vaccinated. Okay, massive dub. Let's see.
Unlike you, we bring people on the show, right, that are not media trained, okay? You're more concerned about people wearing masks and being vaxxed and everything else like that,
bro,
which is why when we challenge you, you said we'll go over there and you asked us all.
It's literally the law in LA.
And I'm very curious to see what they say about this.
Like I'm not fucking doing that for my pleasure. It's the fucking law. It was at like the height of the pandemic. And I was like, are you vaccinated? You're coming into a small studio space and shouting and breathing potentially a couple feet away from me. I have 2 young kids. Are you vaccinated? And they were dodging the question. Bro, you're fucking mental. You want to come give me COVID and potentially infect my children?
Well, they didn't dodge the question. They said, yes, we're both vaccinated.
Oh, they lied.
Well, I'm curious to see what he has to say right now because I feel like the truth is going to come out.
Well,
But
then
they
we-
said yes, and we said,
we
let's
asked
see your
for proof.
vaccination cards. They said, we can't share that with you.
It has personal
information.
ID.
We said, block out the personal information then. It's fine. Just send it with whatever you're uncomfortable sharing with us, blacked out. Never mind, we're okay with doing it over Zoom. That was that's the exact order of it.
By the way, you know how dumb these guys are? Those cards are meant to be shared publicly. It's literally for showing publicly. You fucking moron. Like, you guys are literally operating on the lowest IQ possible.
You said we'll go over there and you asked us all these questions about vaccinations or whatever.
All these questions. Are you vaccinated? That's the one question.
How many questions could you ask? It's a yes or no question.
Like us, we bring people on, they're not necessarily media trained, which means they don't understand the concept of one mic at a time. They don't understand that you need to be one fist away from a Shure SM7B. They don't know this stuff.
Well,
Okay?
some people on this show
so
still
we
don't
have
know
to
that.
give them rules and parameters prior to the show so they don't hurt the quality of the show. Okay? But you don't know that because you don't let anyone into your studio because you're so scared of, you know, of the virus. Of the virus. Oh my God.
It's insane. They're like, dude, you didn't want us to come into your studio, break LA city law, and potentially give you COVID to spread to your children. You're fucking scared of the virus, bro.
But we were okay with them coming in the studio. We just asked if they were vaccinated.
Very simple. We ask a lot of people that, and there's never really a problem.
Only time it's ever been a problem.
Yeah, no, it's super simple.
Literally the only time it's ever been a problem.
They act like we have these huge, like, goalposts. Bro, literally, nope, just vaccination.
Good. Okay. So let's continue on. And just so you guys know, these guys used to wear masks in the studio when they were used to do this pod. So I think now that they finally took their masks off. Okay. And they're doing it.
We did for
without
like
masks.
a week when we had a COVID scare.
Yeah, somebody
got
had
infected.
COVID.
Yeah.
So funny, man. It's just funny that that's like the dunk that they have is that we're safe about COVID and care about having a safe working environment for ourselves.
Which is amazing. So let's continue on.
It is amazing. So, you know, they hitting hard, obviously coming for the jugular. Here's the alcohol moment. So good. Freshman employees encourage all the girls to drink before and during the podcast. That's interesting. She was 19.
Pause.
Pause. Cap
Are we gonna have the lovely
number 3.
ladies? This is cap number 3.
So we have people that were there the same night, right?
Yeah.
That were in the same environment. It's everything. So
All right. When coconuts start going, bro, you got to cut his mic off because you know he's about to incriminate you guys. This man, let him never take the stand or be deposed, or you guys are going to fall hard.
Cap number 3.
He talks about how his guests aren't media trained. Coconuts ain't media trained.
So we have people that were there the same night, right?
Yeah.
That were in the same environment. It's everything. So ladies, can you tell us what happened that night when you were here?
Okay. Well, that girl, I guess specifically, only drank water. I mean, good choice because you're underage.
So go ahead, play that thing real quick, Chris. Yep.
To a Monday, we out here.
So those two are right.
Say doing the beanie.
By the way, didn't her own story, she said she
Wait, so
didn't
that's a
drink.
video of her
having a drink with them.
Got
it. 19-year-old caller with alcohol. There she is, Monday, holding a White Claw. You are drinking with the underage girl.
Huh.
In your
Weird.
studio.
And this was 3 minutes later after they said that she only drank water?
Yeah, which she said she only drank water at the show. Here.
To a Monday, we out here.
So those two are right.
Say doing a beanie.
Or is that the girl on the left?
So Bianca, could you tell us what happened that night?
No, that was her. That was her with the blurred face.
Got it.
They blurred her face the whole time. Which, to be fair, was... I mean, it's good they did that. I wonder what... Because Oh, you blurred it. Okay, good. So that seemed like too gracious on their part. Oh, that was nice of you, Ian. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, of course they'll accuse her of clout chasing when, as we've talked about time and time again, accusers never get clout. They get negative attention only. Like, there's literally nothing to gain from being an accuser, ever. Never has there been one person that gained from being an accuser. If you could point one out, I'd love to see it. Like, genuinely.
I was actually the one that I asked them what they wanted, and they said that they wanted White Claw. And so then I asked them what flavor they wanted. And I was the one that was like going through the cans, picking the flavor that they wanted.
So wait, she said the flavor she even wanted too?
Yeah.
Yeah, in your studio, a 19-year-old is drinking alcohol. You fucking morons. You guys are dumber than a fucking rock. I mean, how dumb. You guys literally just confessed to a crime.
So did they roll back the cap counter?
We got to roll back the cap counter.
We got to roll back the cap counter because we called cap on that, and that raised it up to 3 caps. But now I see that you are openly talking about the fact that she was drinking.
Roll it back.
You got to subtract 1 cap.
But these gentlemen just confessed to committing a crime. You know, they made a big deal about having witnesses on and shit. I mean, what the fuck? So dumb. Too dumb to live. But and then Rollo Tony Browntown, friend of the show, of course.
Rollo Tony Browntown.
He's so embarrassing, you know. He kept leaving comments during the live. The rational male, of course, you know, there's
lawsuit now.
Burn these guys or they keep coming back. Lawsuit now. Now, Rollo Tony Browntown, I myself am somewhat of a legal, how do you say? It's, how would you say? What's the good verbiage? Well, let's just say this isn't my first rodeo. Where's Zach when you need him?
This isn't my first rodeo.
Yeah.
I'll just audibly do the sound.
Yeah.
This isn't my first rodeo.
I can do the coconuts and Barbados one pretty well. That's all I got.
All right, you can contribute with that.
Going to Barbados?
Yeah, dude, go ahead and sue me. Get in line, and when you're done,
literally sue for what? What are we talking about here?
I'm assuming defamation.
Okay. Well,
that's literally, bro. It's the dumbest.
That's
thing.
not how that works.
Anti-slap that shit so fast, and you'll be paying for my attorney's fees. And trust me, bro. Like I said, get in line. You know, there's a billionaire suing me 4 times, and I don't fucking blink at that. So why am I scared of you morons? And I think even Coconuts is smart enough to know that's an L. But the rational male, of course, irrational male, more like it, wants them to sue me. How about the girlfriend-less male? Because these guys apparently don't fucking get dates because they're such losers. Burn these guys to the ground or they keep coming back. Go ahead and burn me, bitch.
Burn them to the ground.
Crush your enemy utterly. Leave no one to come back to oppose you. Dude, aren't you the guy sitting there in sleeveless tank tops? You're like 50 years old and you have hair down to your ass? What the fuck are you acting tough about? Crush your enemy? Dude. Okay, Genghis Khan, you fucking have a YouTube channel with like 20K subs. Like, chill. Can you imagine someone actually talking like that? He's 50. Law 15, crush your enemy total. Apparently it's a reference to some book of power. This dude thinks he's Machiavelli or something. No, dude. That's who you are. You literally sitting next to a fucking fax machine. Just saying. Crush your enemies total.
I think it's just
Dude, the only thing you're crushing is bedtime at 8 p.m. I'm just saying, dude. You know, look how many pens he's got in that pen holder. Bro, you ain't crushing shit.
Whoa, that's too many pens, man.
The only thing you're crushing is
What are
like,
you writing?
I'm just saying, that's like an old man's office.
No, I get it. What has he got to write? You got like 80 pens shoved in
He's
there.
writing letters. He literally writes letters to people. Yeah, Rolo Tony Browntown, you're such a fucking loser. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but please. You dress like you're 15. Man.
Where's the picture of him as like in rock star mode? Guitar.
I think he's actually 50. How old is he, Rolo Tony?
Yeah, I believe he's in his 50s.
He might even be over 50.
Look how fucking cool he is.
Now, please, just chill please. Dude, you have a chin strap.
What the fuck?
You
is
literally have
going
a
on?
chin strap, bro. Don't talk about crush your
You are not allowed to talk about masculinity if you have this on your fucking face.
Yeah.
Period. Full stop.
That looks
What the
like baby
fuck?
stubble. Like,
What the fuck?
Like,
why would you? Like, it's literally he's literally a neck beard. Like he's like purposely only shaved.
It's a neck
his
strap,
face
chin
and left.
strap.
Yeah, that is weird.
Crush your enemy total. Lawsuit or they keep coming back. He says, H3 has money. Attorneys will take this case. Rolo Tony Browntown's under the impression that defamation lawyers take pro bono cases. That might be actually. I still wonder about Matt Haas of his attorney. But the problem is, Rolo Tony Browntown, I'll explain it because obviously you don't understand it. When you lose that, which you will, to an anti-slap, you're going to have to pay for my attorney's fees. So it's not just like a no-lose proposition for you. And like you said, I have money. You're right about that. And my lawyers are very good. So cap counter 71. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So in summary, these guys are clowns. They didn't prove anything. It's basically exactly like I expected, which is enough for his fans, obviously. But the girl...
Maybe they had a really slam dunk argument in like hour 5, but nobody's gonna
If they had, we're like, yo, here's a camera in my apartment, and you can see the whole time nothing happened. Or here's a text message of her saying, I lied about this, or whatever, something insane like that. They would have showed that up front and called it a day.
Yeah.
The fact that they did 6 hours just proves how insecure, how overcompensating they are. And like I said, it's enough to their fans. This is just the way they operate. But
we said, I hope to God they sue Ethan and have to explain in a deposition why they gave a 19-year-old alcohol. Good point. Yeah, exactly. If you sue, discovery is probably not going to be very kind to their argument.
I don't even think it would get to discovery. It would get thrown out. It would get thrown out before that. But I think that they're not dumb enough to sue me. So only.
Yeah, that's just Rolo.
That's just Rolo Tony is easy. He's like, yo, go fuck your life up. It's easy for him to act tough, you know. But the reality is that suing me for defamation is not going to be a cakewalk for you, I promise. Yo, burn these guys to the ground. You know. The only thing you burn to the ground is prune juice to keep regular. I'm just saying. The only thing you burn is that early bird special, dude. I'm just saying. I mean, he's about to get his
$5.99 Denny's senior meal.
That's all I'm saying. What's that organization for retired people?
AARP?
Yeah, dude, bro, come on. You're about to join AARP, so don't talk about burning people to the ground. The only thing burning is your fucking cadaver when you're passed from old age, basically, is where I was going.
Yeah, after a happy long life.
Yeah.
We would never wish violence on
and
you.
passing peacefully in your sleep. Then we will someone will burn your body in an incinerator. Thank you. I thought this was kind of my favorite moment, was Rolo Tony. We see you, Rolo Tony.
Rolo Tony. We could
oh,
play that
this dude
parody song that fan made so badly.
Okay, so this is something that came up. And it's so telling. Just watch this and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay, I was looking for toilet paper in this man's bathroom because he doesn't have any. So I opened this like big drawer because it wasn't in the cabinets and fucking look. Should I be concerned?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Dude, he has boxes of Plan B. That tells a lot. That to me, how regularly are you needing Plan B, dude? I mean, what? Well, that is so disturbing. I mean, that means he's basically nutting inside. He's planning to nut inside you. He's not planning on using protection. And if he has that much use for Plan B, I would say that is so fucked up to have that much Plan B. I mean, that guy has 5 Plan Bs.
That's super creepy.
It's so weird. It's so fucking weird.
Maybe try Plan A next time.
Right.
You won't need.
You know, like it. Maybe having one is handy.
Yeah, I mean.
It's still a little weird.
Little.
But 5 boxes of Plan B, dude. You're disturbing me. And this is the guy who, you know. Listen, who do you believe? The guy with 5 Plan Bs in his drawer? No. Fuck no. And you know, I find it so interesting that this guy, this chauvinistic fuck, he's so happy to give Plan B to the women. Plan B supercharges the woman's body with hormones to like avoid getting pregnant. And it is heavy for the ladies. It's hard on the body. And I don't know how healthy it is. I know it's safe to take, but it's so fucking easy for him to be like, yo, take this, when he doesn't have to deal with the consequence of it. Just wear a condom, you fucking freak. Coerce sex. That's what that speaks to me. Oh my God. I can't get over that, man. Is this really a Rolo Tony thing?
That's what Cam said.
Yeah, I found it on his Twitter.
Is that what he looks like? He looks so fucking old in that. He looks older than my dad.
It's straight up a AARP magazine cover.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah, 100%.
Rolo, you think you look cool. You just look old as fuck, bro. You should be talking about bingo strategy and shit, not about picking up chicks. Like, how good are you at, like, craps and stuff like that? I could feel Rolo. I'm going to read this 5-star review of he wrote a book. Can you scroll down, Dan?
The Rational Male.
Okay, so this is a review of his book. I could feel Rolo's compassion for the guy's experience in every part of the book. Rolo is like a doctor who tells the patient things exactly how they are, hiding nothing, and more than that, laying out all the intimate details of his experience, which got the patient to this point. Yeah, Rolo just ruined your life, bro. He just polluted your brain.
I feel like he wrote that about himself.
Oh, for sure. Look at you, man. Holy shit. I'm just taking
here's
that
an
on.
honest review.
Here's a 1-star review. The only people this book will help and thus targets is young, lonely teenage boys who have nobody else to ask, possibly don't know how to talk to girls, and look at the entire gender as the other. That's so true. Like, the way these guys talk about women is that it's like a monolith. Like, every girl is the fucking same.
It's literally like middle school mentality. Like, I thought like that when I was 11 years old.
Yeah. Full of cheesy one-liners and stereotypes like, if she doesn't sleep with you on the 5th date, leave. Or, if you won't marry her in 6 months, don't move in. Or, the best, never tell her how many women you slept with. This book literally is just clickbait with absolutely no actual advice on gender dynamics or relationships. That was a hater for sure. Written 8 months ago before I ever talked about this guy.
I got one more review I just sent. pretty simple.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Rollo Tona, the greatest writer of our generation. I like when any of their advice is lie to women. Like, just lie to women. Never be truthful to women. Like, what the fuck? That's terrible advice. My brother got this book, and I can summarize it in a sentence. Women are the enemy. Men are oppressed. This is the Incel 101 book, to be honest. Yeah. These dudes, man.
Hey, it's kind of epic. All these Fresh and Fit fans keep donating to, like,
they're donating
get their
to us?
message in.
Oh,
because
really?
they want to, send a chat. So thanks for the money.
Wait, go ahead and read it. Anything good?
Well, I believe him because you made us watch the 6-hour pod for you. Who's you? And then you skipped FNF debunking her.
Okay, you're a fucking liar. I literally said, don't watch their stream. So you're a fake fan. Busted.
Also, you're avoiding the ABBA and Preach vid. We're aware of the ABBA and Preach thing. Who cares? They're a third party. They're not involved. We're just talking about Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good assessment.
I mean, who cares?
I mean, people talk about stuff we talk about on the show all the time. I don't need to.
We need to watch every reaction to reaction vid.
Look, they have their opinion. I frankly haven't watched the video. They have their opinion, but like Dan said, they're not in the conversation. And I'm just addressing Fresh and Fit. So there you have it.
But keep donating.
Yeah.
Thank you. Keep sending that money. We'll keep ignoring your message.
Fresh on what do I do if a girl doesn't want to have sex with you? Oh man, that's a tough one.
To do if you have a girl at your place and she says, no, I don't want to have sex. Cool, no problem. I respect your boundaries. But, oh no! There's no but! That's the end of the video! Cool, that's no problem. But, you're gonna pull out your phone, get up, and walk into another room. You're going to either call another girl or pretend you're talking to another girl. Then you're gonna come back out and tell her, hey, listen, it was nice hanging out with you, but you gotta go now. And then you let her mind race thinking, oh, this guy really just called another girl just now?
Dude, you're 35. When are you going to grow the fuck up? Like, be a man and actually try to connect with people. This is so pathetic. This line of thinking is just utterly insane. That will never work, by the way, either. Like, you think you're doing some Jedi mind tricks. You're just be authentic, bro. Imagine trying. No wonder they're so angry. Like, imagine you're trying to do it. Just be authentic, man. It's so much easier.
One that gets duped into like fucking someone because they did some shit like that, they're not happy regardless. Okay, like, are you crazy? Who would this work on? Why would you want this to work? How are
Exactly.
motherfuckers upset at Westham Caleb when this guy is saying this shit and getting paid to say this shit, dude? Y'all are a bunch of dumbass.
Exactly. He made a good point. It's like, why would you want that to work? Why do you want to have sex with somebody who doesn't want to have sex with you? Literally, you're going to fucking die someday, and what does it matter how many holes you put your penis in? Like, it's so fucking meaningless in the scope of life, dude. Like, holy shit, man. Get a grip on reality. Anyway. That's about it, eh? I don't know if
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that 7-hour podcast. I can't.
Yeah.
If you wanted me to watch
for
it,
that.
you should have done like an hour. We would have watched it. 7 hours? Fuck off, bro. I mean, come on, dude. This ain't fucking Lord of the Rings director's cut, bitch.
And again, if you had some sort of slam dunk evidence that just completely debunked it,
we would have seen it.
Put it in the first 10 minutes. You know what I
5
mean?
minutes.
Just yeah.
You know,
Please.
maybe you
front load
guys
that.
should have watched that for members instead of the Creator Clash. It seems about the same length.
No, I can't do it.
It's longer.
It's longer.
It's longer.
7 hours, dude. 7 fucking hours. You
Wait, it's 7? I thought it was 6.
I think it's 7. Look.
Oh my god.
Look it up.
Whatever. Too long.
Somebody donated. You guys should find where he says he doesn't care about a woman coming to me. It shows he doesn't care about his sexual partner's pleasure or comfort when engaging. Doesn't surprise me how he treated the caller. He clearly doesn't care about their comfort or desire to sleep with him. He just said as much. He says if she doesn't want to sleep with you, then try to fuck with her head and make her feel like insecure. Then she'll fuck you. Dude. Okay. How about just see her a second time and you are fucked in the head, dude. And that's why you've never had a girlfriend. And even Rolo Tony can't help you. Because he's got to go to bed by 5 to wake up and get that early bird. And I know you guys stay up late. That's when the college girls get drunk.
Yeah. I did learn a good piece of advice from Rolo Tony once, though.
You did?
Yeah,
What?
if you get to Hometown Buffet before 4,
yeah,
it's only $4.99 instead of $7.99.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
You learned that in Rolo Tony's book?
Yeah.
That's good. That's actually way better advice than any of his dating shit.
Also, apparently, according to him, prostate screening after 50 is extremely important.
That's true. See,
No, that's good advice.
that's information that men need to hear.
Absolutely.
If you're trying to save men lives, check that prostate, gentlemen.
Yep.
Thank you, Rolo. Rolo's the type of dude to be like, I'm not getting a finger in my butt. That shit's gay, and then dies of colon cancer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wow, a lot of messages getting stuck. There you have it, folks. It is what it is. I mean, nobody's mind's getting changed here, you know, but I thought it was interesting. I think people should know that this dude has 5 Plan Bs in his drawer. I'm just saying. I mean, it definitely says something about a person.
New AARP just dropped.
Rolo Tony's on the cover of AARP. Best. This is exciting. Best expat tourist spots in Thailand. Ooh, red flag. Major red flag. Oh, shit.
Rolo, no.
Really? Thailand, bro? Ugh, that's a red flag, bro.
Cam said Law 36, don't get a finger in your butt.
That's Law 36.
Oh, shit. These guys are such clowns, man. It's fun. It's a good time, isn't it, folks? By the way, love that he didn't have toilet paper in his bathroom either, when he regularly has like hordes of women over for the show. It's great. Says a lot. Just saying. All right, should we move on now?
240 almost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
240.
Philly interviewed Dr. Mike. Maybe we should have Idubs on if he's available sometime this week.
I could text him. He probably doesn't want to talk. He probably just wants to chill.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Dr. Mike. I'll ask him to call in maybe because I know he moved. So we got a few more things. Let's keep going. We could just watch Johnny Depp reruns.
Oh,
definitely.
Sounds awesome.
Apparently, she says she did not shit in the bed.
Let's do that. I'm
What
excited.
is so Daniel Arena? Oh, a TikTok pickup artist?
Yeah, this was actually sent to me by Idubs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he sent this to me like.
Yeah,
really
didn't
late.
you comment on this in our chat, Ethan?
Let me see. I don't know.
What happens when you approach a cute girl in public?
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person. This is gonna sound random, but I think you were super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Sorry?
I said I think you were super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Thank you.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Addison.
Nice to meet you. Does Addison have a boyfriend?
I do, yeah.
Good ones always do. It was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
You too.
Rejection is normally.
Seems respectful, to be honest.
So the thing is that that's the whole TikTok channel is him getting
rejected.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my man, dude.
He actually went up in followers. Whenever Ian first sent me, he had like 500. Now he's at 2,000, but it's just a super small account, and he's just.
Well, listen, he's being respectful, so.
Yeah.
I actually have no. I mean, it's a little weird to film it, but.
Yeah.
He was nice, and that's really all I want to see. Like, he was polite. He asked, "Do you have a boyfriend?" She said yes, and he politely left.
Getting a lot of all caps cringe in the chat.
Yeah, that's not. That should be illegal in my opinion.
I mean,
Visceral cringe.
He was nice. Shit, I don't know. Like, remember the guys we looked at? The hug. I don't know if you remember that old H3 video. Fucking, what was the guy's name who sent Hila a dick pic?
Oh God.
That guy used to do drills where he would go up and hug women for 10 and then count to 10 out loud. You know, it gets way worse than this. I'm just saying.
This video, right?
This was my first encounter with pickup artists, and they used to be even crazier back in the day because nobody was watching. Yeah, this is the video. This guy.
Everyone loves hugs.
He's telling his guys to get over your anxiety, go and grab onto women.
Wait, I'm trying to find the part where he demonstrates.
But I'll say to his whatever I could say. I don't know. We actually ended up having an amicable, not amicable, but we like. It was very heated. He was sending Hila dick pics and shit, and he uses a penis pump, so his shit was like. I guess he was trying to flex that he has a big cock and that she would want to be with him, but his dick like looked like a swollen fucking swelling organ because he pumps it.
Oh God.
And he did it publicly on Twitter. But, you know, we kind of squashed the beef a little bit. So, like, that, back in the day, whenever we'd shit on someone, I feel like there was always a path to squashing the beef with people, even though, obviously, what he's doing is wild as fuck and super inappropriate. But, like, with the guys today, it's just, I don't know, it's a different, it's just different. It's worse. Oh, Ian wants to come in person?
I don't know if it's
like fresh and fit?
I think you've just grown up. Really, if one of these guys sent a dick pic to Hila now, you would be willing to forgive that?
Look, it was all good fun. It's not the dick pic. It was just funny and pathetic. Like,
yeah,
fresh and
I get
fit.
it.
These guys are like, and you know, they're friend. Like, this is the stakes are different. Like, they're friends with a human trafficker, literally.
Well, there is that.
We can call. Oh, he's doing Phil's tomorrow. Fuck that. I'm canceling it. He says, "You want to come in person next week?" Anyway, I'm actually live, so live texting right now. Anyway, let's. So should I look at this guy's channel? It's just pure rejection. I like that.
We put some other ones linked in the doc.
Extra chat rejection. Dude, this you gotta respect the man who posts his L's.
Yeah.
What happens when you approach a cute girl in public?
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person. This is gonna sound weird.
Look at the distance. This guy knows how to. He's been rejected so many times. By the way, it's kind of weird that it's like the same script every time.
I thought he was gonna like ask for gas money. That's usually what I.
Hey, yeah, with that distance and that posture.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to catch a bus back to
exactly
my city. I got stranded here. My car broke down.
My kids
You are super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Thank you.
I'm Daniel.
Hannah.
Hannah, nice to meet you. Does Hannah have a boyfriend? Good ones always do. Well, hey, it was very nice to meet you.
Well, it's
Nice to meet you too, yeah. Thank you for being cool. You're coaching.
Rejection is
Have a good one.
normally off. What happened?
Dude. It's getting bad. It's getting pretty cringy. But
Wait, I'm sorry, but what did he cut? What is too cringe for him? He made a cut there.
The conversation with her. I mean, maybe
it's just small talk. It seems like.
Yeah, maybe there was something
Alright, I
personal
don't know.
info in there or something. I don't know.
He seems nice, but I don't know. It's just weird. There's something very unsexy about the way he's approaching them, though, in my opinion. Like the posture, the body language, everything is just like
crouched over like a little gremlin.
It's just off,
Hey,
man.
I'm not crazy.
hey, I swear I'm not crazy. And then I love how he goes, oh, my name's Hannah. So does Hannah have a boyfriend? It reminds me of that UK show, The Perfect Gentleman. He'd ask if she had a girlfriend, and then if she said yes, he'd kick her.
Oh, yeah, just drop all of her shit.
Yeah. Sweet rejection. This guy's kind of a hero. This is the red pill hero that we deserve.
What happens when you approach a cute girl in public?
Excuse me.
I think we know. After 3 times, we know. You get rejected every time.
Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person. This is going to sound random, but I think you're super cute. I hadn't introduced myself.
Thank you.
I'm Daniel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Laura.
Laura, does Laura have a boyfriend?
Yes.
The good ones always do.
Well, thank you for
You're welcome.
introducing yourself.
It was very nice to meet you.
Tim, for me, it's that he has the the whole pickup line thing where you read the same fucking line.
See his bio on TikTok?
His bio on TikTok, let me read it. Like, I feel like you should practice, if anything, you should practice being yourself and being genuine. So you don't run out of fucking scripts and then look.
I mean, I guess, he's a guy who's putting out content that's about, speaking to women, and it's in a respectful way, and trying to tell people it's okay to get rejected. I mean, in a world full of fresh and fits, this isn't the worst.
No, he's very respectful.
But it is still unbelievably cringe for some reason. I don't
Can
know.
you guys find a W where he succeeds?
I'm looking right now.
All right, so
Yeah, I
here's
see
his.
somebody's asking.
It says over 40 and fearless. Okay, what's your age? What do you mean over 40? You know what I mean? You're 49, is what that means. Normalizing the approach, find your arena. I mean, he is a respectful king, I'll say that. And he may well be actually a nice guy.
Yeah, somebody said W message L execution. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, let's see. He's looking jacked.
Stop.
Oh.
I approached a cute girl in public.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
You're okay.
This is going to sound random.
Dude, I can't hear you say that line anymore. You gotta
I
make
mean, the line obviously doesn't work.
You're bad at
Maybe retool that a little bit.
Bad.
But I think you are super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Thank you.
I'm Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
What's your name?
Latalia.
Natalia. Does Natalia have a boyfriend?
I do.
Good ones.
Yo, what? All these girls have boyfriends? There is no chance. But to be fair, it's nice that he gives them that out. And then when they say, he goes, do you have a boyfriend? So he gives them an out.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they say yes, he respectfully leaves. I mean, it's very good. It's very nice, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like opening with I'm not a crazy person.
It sets the stage.
Yeah, it's just like don't put that energy out there even,
But it's incredible that every
It's like,
girl
why do you gotta
talks
say
to, every single one has a girlfriend. So are they all L's?
That's what
I'm
all
about
rejection.
12 in right now.
Cam's looking through them.
What happens when you approach a cute girl in public?
I think we got the answer to that question,
Hi.
kid.
Hi.
Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
That's fine.
This is going to sound random,
Okay.
but I think
Oh, they're
you're
so nervous when he says that, when he opens with that. Because then it's like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
I would just remove that line.
Yeah.
If I can workshop that with you a little bit and just say, hey, I'm sorry to approach you like this. Like that would be better than, hey, I'm not a crazy person.
Hey, don't worry, I'm not going to stab you. Like if somebody
Yeah.
walks up to me and says that,
Hey, don't worry, I'm not going to ether you and take you back to my apartment.
I'm immediately afraid that I'm about to get stabbed if somebody just randomly approaches me and opens with that.
Dude, you got to work on your opener, man. It's not working.
super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Oh, thank you. Tell me your name.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel. I have a boyfriend. He's actually doing the grocery shopping. Thank you so much.
That was going to be my first question.
That's very kind of
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rejection is normal, y'all.
It's fucking not just normal. It's literally it's the way of life for you. But you know, he is a sweet guy. I think it's important to say that. He's not putting anything bad into the world that I can see so far. Wait, every single video is rejection, every one.
Seemingly
First Tic Tac approach.
Here's his first upload. And again, this guy has 39 likes, so I kind of feel bad even dunking on him, so to speak.
Not even really dunking. Again, I don't think the message is bad. It's just, I don't know. There is something a little odd about posting 50 videos of you getting rejected by women to the internet.
Yeah.
A little odd.
Comments are turned off on this one.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
The distance is just
Sometimes
speaking
an approach
like
is
grifter.
clunky.
Like you can
First
give
Tic Tac
distance, but not
approach.
that. I don't know, man. This whole thing is wild. Okay, you know what, TikTok? I'm
First
about to lose my
Tic Tac-
fucking mind. I can't zoom in without it
First
skipping.
Tic Tac approach.
Maybe Control Plus. Command Plus.
Excuse me.
It makes
Hi.
it smaller.
Don't panic. I'm not a
Yeah,
crazy
it makes
person.
everything but the video play.
This is gonna sound random, but I think you're super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Fuck TikTok.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Kylie.
Does Kylie have a boyfriend?
I do, yeah, but I really appreciate
That's
it.
okay. The good ones usually do. So. Nice to meet you.
The good ones usually.
Sometimes it-
This guy. The good ones usually. We should make a supercut of him just going. The good ones usually do. The good ones usually do. Oh man.
Approach is clunky.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
Dude, you gotta drop that one. Like, why aren't you workshopping this? You gotta adapt and overcome, man.
It's gonna
He's
sound
hunched
random,
over a pose.
but I think you're a super
Looks like he's about to pounce every time, too.
Yeah, right. Looming over them.
I saw a comment saying that he learned this from some pickup artist. I'm trying to trace it back to see if that's where he actually got it from.
I mean, it could be. And maybe that's why he's sticking so close to
Right,
the
that's what I'm
script.
thinking.
Just be authentic, man. Trust me.
cute. I had to introduce myself.
You're so kind.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Courtney. Nice to meet you.
Well, this is really
Courtney have a
awkward.
boyfriend?
Courtney is not single, but
Is Courtney on the market? Oh, Courtney's not single.
no, Courtney's not single.
Why is he doing this to himself? Why is he going through this?
The asking if they have a boyfriend part too is so ultra cringe, just because if someone approached me like that, I would think, okay, so they're only going to stop talking to me if I say, yes, I have a boyfriend. Because, I don't know, I feel like a lot of guys respect, like, the male aspect. They're going to,
Interesting.
you know, yeah.
That is a good point.
I used to do this. I used to be like, oh, no, I have a boyfriend, sorry. But now I just straight up, I'm like, I'm not interested. Like,
Interesting.
that should be enough to stop you. I don't need to bring a guy into the situation.
That's alpha as fuck. But that's a really good point.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting insight. But it's kind of fucked up because if you go, these women know if you say, I'm just not interested, you open a whole can of worms because they don't respect you, they respect the man. And you go, well, I'm just not interested. And then it's like, why aren't you interested? It starts, and you could piss them off. Maybe they're psycho.
Okay, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like
Maybe it turns into a confrontation.
yeah, the presence of a dude makes the like rejection easier to take or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, good insight.
That's a good point.
Well, hey, you know what I think would help him if he approached them from further away. Maybe from the
Across
opposite
the
side of the room.
Just go across the street. Hey,
hey, you there?
Don't panic. I don't have a gun.
I'm not crazy, but are you single? Oh my God. He's getting further and further away. There's like a good 10 feet between them.
It's pretty common, so.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Nice to meet you.
But still fun.
Bro, that did not look fun for anyone.
When they're not 100% on the market.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
This is such a bad line.
This is gonna sound random, but I think you were super cute. I had to introduce myself. I'm Daniel.
Valeria.
Valeria.
Yes.
Does Valeria have a boyfriend?
No.
Is Valeria on the market?
How about you? Is it?
Wait.
I'm sorry, but this is such a bad approach.
This is the furthest he's gotten, Ethan. We got to see where this leads.
This is such a fucking terrible approach because you go, "Do you have a boyfriend?" She says no. Then he's like, "Are you on the market?" It's like, dude, how about talk to her a little bit?
Yeah.
Because you're making it all
I'd like to make a
transactional.
purchase.
Like she says yes,
Right.
then like you're supposed to just go fuck or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Manuela want to come back to my house and sleep with me? It's like just talk to her, dude.
That's the 10th question.
Yeah, he's running down the sequence.
This whole thing is just so wild. Okay, let's see what she says.
I'm in the market, but I'm working on myself too.
Oh, there you go. She did it. She said, "I'm working on myself right now, Sam."
That. I find that when people are like sort of in that middle zone, it's best to kind of honor them where they're at so that they could, be their best version of themselves. So.
As opposed to what?
Yeah, look at him. See, he's still talking.
All right. There you go.
He's like, I find it best to honor that instead of just fucking raping you, bitch. Because I mean, seriously, what's the middle ground?
Right. Oh,
Every
God.
time someone answers, he takes a step closer.
This guy, dude, this is not working. You talk to me. I feel like I could coach this guy.
I don't know. I can't help to think that this dude has an alternative motive. He's recording it. He's doing this like every day.
Well, he is making
There's something weird up
content
here.
out
I
of
don't
it.
think this is a good thing. This is a very bad thing in my opinion.
It's just not genuine and it's not working. He makes it sound so transactional. Jesus Christ.
So it's nice to meet you. Thank you for being very sweet and letting me approach you.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
But plenty out there who are 100% available.
Just haven't found any yet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Are you sure? I mean, so far it seems 100% unavailable.
Lunchtime approach.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person. This is going to sound random, but I think you were super cute. I had introduced myself. I'm Daniel.
I'm Susie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Susie. Does Susie have a boyfriend?
Huh?
Does Susie have a boyfriend?
I hate how he talks about her like the third person too.
Yeah.
Like he's dehumanizing her.
Yeah.
Like making her an
Are you
object.
on the market?
She's like, I don't have a boyfriend, but I saw you just put your camera down about 10 feet away from me and aiming at me as you walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the really bizarre thing is that he has to set up these creep shots. It's a two-step process.
Right.
He's wearing a lav too, by the way, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He also travels solo, which makes it even weirder. This is his.
It's definitely getting worse the more we watch.
It's getting weird. Yeah, it's getting weird. But, this guy seems like a nice guy. He's been misled, in my opinion, by these fucking toxic, red-pilled freaks who are ruining an otherwise nice guy who would have no problem finding a girlfriend if he would just be himself. That's the problem with these guys. It's just the wrong path, man.
The good ones usually do. So, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for being cool. Yeah. Enjoy your lunch.
Embrace the process.
Shit.
Walk straight over to my camera. pick that
Why
up.
we ask if they're on the market.
Straight pick up the camera and leave immediately. No drink. He didn't buy a drink or anything.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hi.
Hi.
Don't panic. No, it's okay. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person. This is gonna sound random, but I think you were super
Sounds like he's about to do a magic trick or something. So this sounds random,
Yeah.
but check your shoe for a card. It's not that random, bro. Drop the line.
I had to introduce myself.
Thank you.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Karen.
Hey, Karen. Does Karen have a boyfriend?
What?
Does Karen have a boyfriend?
I
Is Karen on the market?
do.
Dude, this is such a bad approach. If he changed it, I think he would. If he just changed his approach a little bit.
It's all right. I was you like a month ago. You gotta work on yourself, right? Yeah. I'm with you. Totally with you. Well, hey, thank you for. Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, my pleasure. It's nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you
Because there are plenty out there who are. keep approaching y'all.
This guy has 0% success rate. It's fucking incredible.
When they just had their heart broken.
I'm just fascinated. I'm down the rabbit hole and I can't look away.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person. This is gonna sound random, but I think you are super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Wait, say that again?
Said this is gonna sound random.
Yes.
But I think you're super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Oh, thank you. I'm Bryn.
Brit?
Bryn with an F.
You know what he should do at this point? He should just say, "Can I sit down and talk to you for a moment? I just want to say hi."
3 days ago.
The whole boyfriend thing and are you on the market thing? It's just the vibes are off. You know what I mean? If he's like, if you approach her, the thing is, it's already not genuine because you're doing this like all day, every day. But if you were going to approach a girl randomly, if you had the inclination, I would say something like, I'm sorry to do, I don't ever do this, and I'm sorry to approach you this way, but I think you're really beautiful, and I wanted to say hi. Can I sit down? And then talk to her. But don't lie, right? Because the girl doesn't feel special if you fucking do this like Boomhauer. You guys remember that King of the Hill shit? If you do this all day, every day, then the girl's going to feel like a fucking idiot because you're trying to make her feel special, and she's not. So, like, if you say, I don't do this every day, then,
Somebody said fix him, Ethan, before he goes Joker mode.
Please, call in, dude. I'll talk to you. It's
help you out.
If you're out there, contact us. I want to talk to you about your game.
I had AB check his account because I was curious. So the first video on the account is from March, you said?
Correct.
And the most recent video is from 3 days ago. So since March, he's been slamming on this.
I want to talk to this man. I really do. I don't think he's lost. I think he just needs a little direction, right?
Yeah. Perhaps.
Zach just wrote in the chat. He said, "Legendary sound bites here."
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't approach Ela at the. It wasn't like an approach. Okay, we started chatting and joking around there, or we talked for the first time there. I wasn't like, hey, responding to a comment. It was like this coming from the guy who picked up his wife at the Holocaust Museum. It wasn't like, hey, you're really beautiful, and I just wanted to. Hey, I don't want to creep you out, but how about this place, huh? How about
that Holocaust?
How about that Holocaust?
What do you think?
You're like, yo, this is all. I open up with, yo, this is all super interesting. I don't believe it though.
Didn't you cover passports when you met her? When you met Ela?
Did I what?
Cover passports.
Cover passports.
Like saying a cover of it is what he's saying. You sing her the passport.
You brought her back to America.
I don't understand the words that you're saying. I'm trying. Say it again.
Dan, can you translate?
What's he saying?
He was asking in a joking manner. Are you familiar with the musical artist R. Kelly? He has this song.
Jail recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have your passports?
Do you have your passports?
Okay.
That we've made fun of many times on the
okay.
show.
And then,
so he was.
What did he say?
A connection that you sang a cover version of R. Kelly.
Oh,
Do you have
okay.
your passport as an opening
You're
line
saying I
to
sang
Ela.
a cover of that song to her.
That's right.
Thank you.
See, I understand. Do you have your passport? You'd be like, yo, you believe all this bullshit? Man, you believe all the lies these people tell? This shit never happened. That's what I said to her. I said, I believe it, but the numbers are greatly exaggerated.
This shit's all a hoax.
Anyway.
Bran.
Yeah.
Does Bran have a boyfriend?
I do not.
Is Bran on the market?
Bro, this ain't a choose your own adventure. Damn, be a human being and sit down and talk to her.
Dude, I was you like a month ago, man.
No way.
Gotta work on yourself, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, actually.
Good for you.
It was a little too difficult. I was kind of
I'm so sorry.
Does he have a boyfriend? Excuse me. Look at his posture. His posture is so gnarly when you actually see it like that. You know what? I want to save this man. I got to talk to him.
That's okay. It's okay. It happens probably for the best.
Right?
The more I think about it, the more I'm like, this is probably a good thing.
That's right.
But yeah, it's what's your name?
Daniel. That's good. Well, free compliment. Hopefully it gave you a little injection. Yeah, you're welcome.
Free compliment. Free compliment.
Gave you a little.
Yeah. I did, look what I did for you. Dude, just
Maybe
sit
that's why
down.
he sticks to the script so closely. 'Cause
He-
that's
that's
the first
the
time
pro-
it went off, and he's like talking about injecting her with some shit.
That's why you don't follow this shit, because you got to, at one point, sit down and talk to her, and you're going to fucking panic because you don't have a perfect line. Dude, shit. Yeah, I got to figure him out. We can fix him.
Another approach, another boyfriend.
Another boyfriend, man. It's like they all have boyfriends. Like, statistically, it's just not possible.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
You need me to watch your stuff?
No, no, no. This is gonna sound random.
Wait, what'd she say?
Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
You need me to watch your stuff?
No, no, no.
Need me to watch your stuff. Oof. That's a hard. That's a hard.
This is gonna sound random, but I think you are super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Thank you.
I'm
That's
Daniel.
So sweet. I'm Alexis.
Alexis. Does Alexis have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
Good ones always do. Well, thanks for being cool.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
The way he dips so fast out of there. Man. Yeah, this camera's really close to her. If this is like so first of all, if he has a lav mic, it's got to be like a DSLR or a fairly big camera for a lav to work on it, a wireless lav. And there's got to be a receiver on it too.
You could do it on your phone now.
You might have like a Zoom.
A wireless
or
lav?
something.
Yeah, mine works.
Oh, you know what? He could be recording on his phone and just syncing it up.
Yeah, exactly.
So he has two phones on him. But look, it's facing her, and then he goes right to pick it up.
Remember, the goal is to find.
He goes, okay, thanks. Anyway, whoop, bye. Should I stop watching, bro? I can't stop.
How not to film an approach.
Oh, is this one where he gets outed?
Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
Oh, because it's just
Don't
his
panic. I'm
butt.
not a crazy person. This is gonna sound random, but I think you are super cute. I had to introduce myself. I'm Daniel. Alexander. Does Alexander have a boyfriend? The good ones always do. Well, nice to meet you. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Yeah.
But still.
Why doesn't he think of trying something else?
Dude has a rejection fetish or something.
Still fun, though. Well, what is it Einstein said? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
When they don't swing from your side of the plate.
Yo, this girl lied and said she's a lesbian.
Excuse me. Hi. Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person. This is gonna sound random, but I think you are super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Oh, hi.
I'm Daniel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary. Does Mary have a boyfriend?
No, I have a girlfriend. Yeah.
This is not the first time this has happened to me.
Dude. He just said, I've done this so many times that this is not the first time it's happened to me. Okay, people are over it. I mean, I don't know how many people are, because it's just pretty great.
That's okay, no worries. I didn't mean any disrespect. So.
No, it's okay.
So it's nice to meet you. Thank you for being cool.
You too.
See you.
It happens more often than you'd think.
Holy shit.
When they're still recovering
All right, this is the last one, I promise.
from their past.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Don't panic. I'm not a crazy person.
You're totally fine.
This is gonna sound random. But I think you're super cute. I had to introduce myself.
Scream.
I'm
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm Daniel.
Thank you. I'm Jacqueline. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jacqueline. Does Jacqueline have a boyfriend?
No.
Is Jacqueline on the market?
I'll be very honest, not really. So I just went through a year ago a horrible situation.
Yeah. Yeah. A year ago,
With someone who totally conned me, took advantage.
she's like, listen, you know, I got my heart broken a few years ago. I can't do this. Okay, that's enough. But if you're out there and you do happen to see this, we can help you, dude. Trust me. Okay? Thank you. How long have we been going? I got this Ezra Miller thing, and then
we're going 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Wow, we watched that for a long time.
Yep.
Should we do Ezra Miller or not?
You are supposed to be home by 5 o'clock these days.
I have strict instructions to not
orders.
be late.
Yep. The Ezra thing it's not that good.
It's 28 seconds. Yeah, who cares? I mean, the guy, whatever.
He just got arrested again.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. It's been a bonanza. It's been a show.
Sure has.
And thank you to everybody. Thank you to our members. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to the crew. Thank you to God Almighty who makes life possible.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Or they say in Hebrew, Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem.
Adonai Sefai Taiftivta Ufila da 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 da. That's a Hebrew prayer.
Beautiful. Wow.
I'm just reading the chat. All right, well, we'll be back on Wednesday for Johnny Depp. This is going to be such a fun experiment. The Johnny Depp special.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go to the laboratory and figure out the perfect title and thumbnail. And, dude, I bet you we're going to get like 200,000 viewers. This is going to be nuts.
You should dress up as Jack Sparrow.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
We should all do Johnny. I'll be Edward Scissorhands. We could all pick a different Johnny.
Wait, that's pretty funny.
Because if you're going through all these streams of everybody watching the trial, and there's one podcast, and we're all dressed up like Johnny's most iconic characters.
We should definitely make like pro Johnny Depp shirts and signs and stuff, just so the people coming,
Yeah.
Because it's insane, right? Like you got to let them know, right? Hey, we're Team Johnny. We're the good guys. We don't, just won't be on the wrong side of this. Jack Sparrow, that's awesome, bro. Sam, what do you think? You think we could do that by Wednesday?
Have costumes for everyone?
Jack Sparrow,
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands. What's another iconic Johnny Depp?
I don't know. I'm going blank.
Was he
Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's Zilly Zonk. That's
Zach, you hear that? You be here on Wednesday. We got to get you to Zilly Zonk.
So are we just canceling Jimmy Lee?
No, he can stop in, but
Dan,
he's got to make it quick.
Dan, you can be Fear and Loathing Johnny Depp. You already got the glasses.
What about Tonto? Didn't he play like a Native American?
Yes, he did.
That's awesome. All right. Wednesday, baby. You don't want to miss it. The Mad Hatter, some people were saying. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday, all right? Ta-ta.
God damn it.